becoming a super working professional at your office. GD, good deal. Superb, superb, superb. Now, guys, without any further ado, let's start off with the workshop. Before that, I want you all to drop in a big, big yes in the chat box with a lot of S's towards the end so that I can see your excitement. If you are ready to grow in your career, become AI proof, and master the AI skills of the future as well. How many of you are absolutely ready for, to do that? Okay, I see yeses with a lot of S's. I love your excitement, guys. I want you all to maintain this energy throughout the session. Without any further ado, let's start off with the session. Aman, would you like to start off?
Yes, of course. Guys, can each and every one of you hear me loud and clear? Can each and every one of you hear me loud and clear? Yes, yes, yes. Love the energy in the chat, guys. Love the energy in the chat. And this is what you have to keep up. Okay. Just like you gave all the energy, all the excitement to Aditya, similarly, I want the same excitement and energy as well. Okay. Guys, I'm Aman from IIT Delhi, and I hope you are ready to absolutely rock and roll. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Yes. Trust me, guys, all of you will be absolutely mind blown as to how easy using Power BI is. Ready? Should we start? Yes, yes. All right. Now, I want everybody to pay attention, okay? Because we are starting right now and you can take notes, okay? Of course, if you want, you can take notes. That is absolutely fine. But each and every one of you will get the notes of this entire session later on, okay? No recordings, only notes. So absolutely pay attention because your minds are going to be absolutely blown, okay? All right. So let's get started. Now, let's first set the scenario. Ketcha, what is the scenario? Okay, before that, how many of you have heard of Power BI, have used Power BI, or want to use Power BI? What is up with that? Okay, how many of you have heard of Power BI but not used Power BI? Have only heard. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of people have only heard, not used. Want to use Power BI, have heard, used to. I am using. Company wants me to upskill. That's nice. Heard but not used. How many of you feel that learning Power BI is going to be too difficult? How many of you feel that learning Power BI is going to be too difficult? I've not even heard. Okay, I see a lot of people saying me, difficult, no idea, might be, not sure, might be easy, not difficult, difficult, want to use. Okay, okay. Now, the way that I'm going to teach you today, okay, the way that I'm going to teach you today, you will feel, okay, why did I not start with Power BI earlier? Okay, trust me, that is how this is going to be. Okay, all right. So let's set up the scenario. No worries if you don't have Power BI right now on your system, it is not needed. Right now, you just need to focus on me and on your screen. Okay, so let's get started. So some of you also mentioned I'm learning from YouTube. Trust me, guys, even YouTube doesn't teach it in the way that I'm going to teach you today. Okay, all right. So let's set the scenario. Now, let's say that you are a data analyst at Amazon. Okay, let's say that you are a data analyst at Amazon. You can read through some of it here, but we don't have to worry about it too much. I'll, of course, go into description of it. Okay, so let's say you are a data analyst at Amazon, and Amazon is going somewhere up and down. Okay, it's not getting the right sales, or it's not getting the right numbers or the right profit, and so on. Okay, so what Amazon wants you to do as a data analyst is it wants you to actually go through its numbers. Okay, it has given you the data. It wants you to go through its numbers and find out what are the hidden inefficiencies. Okay, what sectors are doing good, what sectors are not doing good, where is Amazon losing money, where is Amazon gaining money. Okay, so Amazon doesn't just want you to make a dashboard. How many of you have made dashboards in Excel? How many of you have made any sort of dashboards, charts, pivots, anything in Excel? Okay, I can see a lot of me, but I also see a lot of no. Okay, so how much time did it take you to make a dashboard in Excel? Okay, how much time does it take you to make a dashboard in Excel? I see a lot of no's. I see 2 days, a lot of time. What is a dashboard? Super exhausting. 2 to 3 days, 5 minutes max in Excel. You are lying. Let me show you the kind of dashboard that I am talking about. Okay, depends on report. Yes, actually. Okay, but most of the time, if you make a dashboard in Excel, it will take you easily 4 to 5 hours. Okay, it will easily take you 4 to 5 hours, and even the dashboard is pretty ugly looking. Okay, so I'm going to show you a Power BI dashboard. Okay, and then you tell me how much time would it take you to make such a dashboard. Okay, but before we go into that, we have to understand something. Okay, your company or your manager is not doesn't want something good looking. Okay, he wants something useful. Okay, it should be able to tell, okay, what is making money, okay, what is not making money, which state is doing good, which segment is doing good. Should I go for more cash on delivery, should I go for more credit cards, or anything like that. Okay, so that is what they want. They actually want actionable insights that they can actually use to improve their sales, reduce their returns, and overall increase their efficiency. Okay, so they actually want usable material. Okay, now I want to show you something. Okay, to make this dashboard in Excel, okay, how much time is that going to take you? To make this kind of a dashboard in Excel, how much time is that going to take you? 5 days, 4 to 5 days, one eternity later, 7 days, 1 week, 2 months. Okay, 2 months is just too much. Not sure, never made one. 3 days, 2 days, 2 days, hours. I am not able to make it. Yes, true, true, true. Okay, to be honest with you guys, making this dashboard in Excel is honestly next to impossible. Okay, is honestly next to impossible. And even if, okay, even if you can make a dashboard like this that looks like this in Excel, Power BI has something that Excel can simply never do. Okay, we'll come to that in just 1 second. Okay, but how long do you think will it take us to make this dashboard? I'm just curious. How long do you think will it take us to make this dashboard in Power BI? In Power BI, 2 days, 5 days, 10 minutes, 55 minutes with 10 minutes, 2 hours, 3 hours. All right, trust me, guys, this will not take you more than this will not take you more than 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes is actually a lot. This will not take you more than 10 minutes. Can you believe it? Okay, and this is how I'm going to teach. Okay, of course, for you to learn, it won't take you 10 minutes, it'll take you a lot longer. Okay, but to make this stuff, once you are clear with the concept of Power BI, okay, once I have done this with you, okay, trust me, it won't take you more than 10 minutes to make this amazing dashboard. Are you guys ready for it? Yes. All right, let's get started. Okay. Now, all right. So let's first, of course, let's first look at the data. Okay. So let's first look at the data first. Okay. And then I want to get some insights, guys. Let's focus right now. Okay. Any questions I'll be answering at the very end, but right now let's get serious. Okay. Now, first of all, what you should always do, okay, whenever somebody hands you a data, the first thing that you should always do is always, first of all, look at that data. Okay. Look at that data, get some insights. Okay. So here I have the data with me right here. Can everybody see the Excel screen? Can everybody see the Excel data right here? Yes. All right, perfect. Okay, let's continue. So if I zoom in just a little bit more, okay. So what do we have in our data right here? Okay, so we have row ID, we have order ID, order date, ship date. Okay, ship mode, we have customer ID, customer name, country, city, state, region. Let me zoom out just a little bit. Okay, then we have something like category. Okay, so in category we have furniture, technology, office supplies, and all of these. Okay, in subcategory, in furniture we could have bookcases. Okay, or we could have something else as well. Then we have the actual product name, pretty much like Amazon, don't you think? Okay, pretty much like Amazon. So when you go into Amazon, it shows you some category, furniture, then chairs or beds, and then within beds it shows you different products with different prices. Okay, so now I have this data here. I have sales, I have quantity, I have profit, I have returns, and I have payment mode, online, cards, COD, or whatever. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to analyze this data. Okay, so my manager or my company has given me this data and they want me to make sense out of it. Okay, if I take just this to my manager, what will my manager say? He'll say, "Bhai, kya kiya kya tune? Okay, what have you done? Why are you getting me this data? I can get this data from the database or from the backend. Okay, I want you to analyze it. Okay, and I want you to tell me what we should do so that I, as a company, or we as a company, can make more money. As simple as that. Okay, now the first thing is, of course, you should first of all always look at the data. Okay, but if I look at this data and if I go down, okay, I can clearly see that we have almost 6,000 rows of data. Okay, I have almost 6,000 rows of data and I cannot even think, acha bhai, where do I start to ask questions? Okay, guys, don't worry about downloading this data. Like I said, everything will be provided to you in the notes later on, so you do not have to worry about it at all. Okay, but all of this at the very end of the session. Right now, let's focus. Now, so let's say I can see all the headers, okay, but I cannot even start thinking, okay, where should I start thinking? Okay, what questions should I ask? Okay, what questions should I ask so that I am able to provide useful insights? Okay, I'm able to provide useful data. Now I want to ask you guys this question. Okay, let's say you were my manager. Okay, and you have given me this data of an Amazon sales dashboard, which has sales, which has quantity, which has product category, and all that. What questions do you want to be answered? Okay, what are relevant insights for you? Okay, let me start with one. Okay, the first and the most relevant insight is revenue. Yes or no? Okay, the second or the most insightful important is very good. I'm getting a lot of questions. Okay, the second is what's the profit? Okay, and now we have more questions coming up from people. Okay, so somebody asked me, what's the profit for the year 2020? Excellent question. Okay, which sector has generated the highest sale? Perfect question. Okay, we can also have questions ki, acha, which sector is causing me losses? Okay, or which sector is more growing? Okay, or in which sector the price per person or the price per order is really good? Which product generates highest orders? Okay, or which region or which zone is basically doing better? Okay, product quantity, which product is moving good, which reason, correct, that's a very good one. Which product is generating highest amount of returns? Okay, so we have all sorts of these questions, which if we can answer will of course help my company quite a lot. Okay, so how do we generate insights for that, and what more questions can we possibly have? Okay, now remember guys, I am sure every one of your company says do not upload the data to AI because AI will steal your data. How many of you have faced this issue? Yep. So in this case, okay, so in this case, if I want to take the help of AI, okay, if I want to take the help of AI, okay, what questions I should be asking? How can I do that? How can I do that? Any suggestions from you guys? Okay, if I want to, get some suggestions from AI first before I start my analysis, how should I do that? Any suggestions? Any suggestions? People are like, my company also does the same. I fully understand. I fully understand. Okay, no idea, no worries. I am here to help you with this one. Copilot integrated. Let's say that I don't have Copilot. Okay, let's say for example that I don't have Copilot because Copilot charges money. Okay, now so in this case, how do we actually ask AI for insights? That's actually a very good question. Okay, people are like very difficult. Okay, so very simple. Okay, what you should do is you should collect all the headers. Okay, you should collect all the headers. So headers like row ID, order date, ship date, and so on. Okay, so we have all the headers right here, and I have just copied all the headers to this other sheet. Okay, does this other sheet have any data? Does this other sheet have any data? It does not. Okay, this is just the headers. Okay, is this header giving away my company's secret data? Is this header giving away my company's secret data? Obviously not. Obviously not. Okay, so what you can do right now, this is the first step. Okay, this is the first step. This is just to get you started. Okay, so what I'll do, okay, is I'll copy all of these headers. I'll copy all of these headers. Okay, and let's say I go to Claude. Okay, let's say I go to Claude, and I'll say something like this. Okay, remember to never give very specific idea. Okay, so look at how I am prompting right here. Okay, so I'll say something like this. I have an Excel file, an Excel file I have an Excel file of sales data an e-commerce of an e-commerce company. Okay, uh, give me what questions I should include in my Power BI dashboard that would give good insights. Okay, here are the data headers. Okay, and here I'm going to paste it. Okay, screen stuck. I am sure everybody can see my Claude screen. Can everybody see my Claude screen? Right. Yes. Okay, so very simple prompt. Okay, very simple prompt. I have not given away any data at all. Have I given away any data? Okay, in the meanwhile, I'll press enter. Okay, in the meanwhile, I'll press enter. Okay, and you will see that Claude is able to give me some pretty good insights using those headers. Okay, so based on this, I can figure some things out. Okay, I can figure out sales performance and trends, overall sales per time, months show peak performance, sales growth compared to previous periods, how does sales vary by day of the week. Okay, we have customer analysis, product performance, geographic insights. Oh, this is also pretty nice. Okay, operational efficiency, what's the average shipping date by ship mode. Okay, profitability analysis, returns and quality, payment and customer behavior. Okay, hasn't AI already helped me a lot by giving me over 15-20 questions that now I can choose from? Yes or no? Okay, and that too without giving away any data at all. Okay, I've already gotten at least started. Okay, I've at least gotten started, and now I don't have to think a lot. And then, of course, once we continue, we will know how to do better. Okay, all right. So now that Claude has given me at least a starting point, okay, I have some questions, okay, that I would like to get answers from using Power BI. Okay, now everybody, please pay attention right here. Okay, and let me know if you think these questions are good or not. Okay, so let's say we have something like, so I want to figure out what are the sales or revenue, profit, number of orders, number of products, sales by category, sales by subcategory, segment, monthly sales, sales by state, and order by payment mode. Okay, does everybody think that yes, these are pretty good questions? Okay, we'll definitely answer quite a lot of things. Yes or no? Yes. Okay, so now we are going to try and cover all of this. Okay, and make a good looking dashboard, something like this. Are you guys ready? Let's get started. Okay, and let's check out the magic of Power BI included, okay, or mixed with the power of AI. Okay, now I know some of you may or may not have Power BI installed. It's perfectly fine. Okay, so let me switch over to my Windows machine. Okay, so I am using Windows in particular, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. You can use Mac, you can use Windows. Either thing is absolutely fine. Okay, So let's get started. So here I'm going to search for Power BI. Okay, pretty simple, nothing that complicated at all. Okay, and when you start up Power BI, okay, so when you start up Power BI, let it take a moment. Okay, now this has loaded. Okay, and it will appear like this. Okay, it will be a complete blank screen. Okay, so now let's get started with a blank report. Okay, I could have chosen Excel workbook, but let's start with a blank report. Okay, so let's start with a blank one and let's get started. Okay, so this is essentially how the Power BI looks like. Okay, I'm just going to spend 1 minute here. Okay, and then we'll get started, because honestly, you don't need a lot of this stuff. Okay, honestly, you don't need all of this. Okay, but I'll spend just 1 minute. Okay, now this is pretty much the same as Excel, Word, or anything else. We have all the menus right here. Okay, and then we have this thing right here, visualizations. Okay, where you can basically make all sorts of charts. Okay, I'm pretty sure everybody can see that there are various icons right here. So these are horizontal charts, then we have these are horizontal bar charts, then we have vertical bar charts, then we can draw maps, we can draw pie charts, donuts, and lots of others as well. And we're going to use a lot of these. Apart from that, right now I haven't yet uploaded any data. Okay, but whatever data you upload is going to show up right here. I'm going to show you that as well. Okay, just like I showed you the Excel file, I'll do that right now. Okay, now, so just like we saw right now, in what format was my data present? In what format or in what file was my data, my raw data was present? Correct, it was in Excel file. It was in Excel file. Okay, so very simply, very directly, where should I click right now? Okay, where should I click in order to get my data from that Excel file? It's so easy. Okay, it's so easy. Okay, of course I'll click on from import data from Excel. Okay, so I'm going to click on import data from Excel. Okay, and I have this file right here. I'm going to select this. I'm going to open this. Okay, now this is exactly what happens. Okay, now I don't want anybody to look away from the screen, because it is that important. Okay, nobody please look away from the screen, because everything is that critical. So this has basically two sheets. This Excel file has two sheets, sheet 1 and sheet 2, and it is asking me what sheet do I want to import. So let's go back to our Excel for just 1 second. Okay, so this is sheet 2, okay, which only contain the headers. Okay, but this is sheet 1, which actually contain the data. Pretty obvious. Okay, so which one should I be selecting? Of course I should be selecting sheet 1. Okay, now the moment I select sheet 1, it gives me a pretty nice preview of it. Okay, it doesn't load everything. Okay, it doesn't load everything, but it's giving me a good preview. Am I on the right sheet? Am I on the right track or not? Okay, is everybody clear so far? It's pretty simple. Is there anything that I've done that is too complicated so far? Pretty simple, right? Okay, now if your data needs some data cleaning, okay, if your data needs some data cleaning, then you can go to transform data. But right now I'm not going to go into that. Okay, right now I'm just going to load data. You can go into transform data later as well, and I have something planned for it, so that you can see that how we can actually change the data if we want to do it as well. Okay, so right now I'm just going to load the data. Okay, now you should always give it a minute. Okay, it barely takes a couple of seconds. Okay, and then it immediately loads up. Okay, I hope you all can see that in this data tab. Okay, it's going to take just a moment, and now all the data has been loaded. Okay, and now everybody please pay attention. So here we have sheet 1. Okay, and in sheet 1 you will notice that all of the headers, yes, you will get everything in the notes. Okay, so you will notice that all of the headers, category, city, country, customer ID, customer name, order ID, payment mode, and all of these are present. Okay, so category, city, customer, you will see that if I go back to this Excel file, you see that we have category, then we have country, city, and all of that. Okay, so basically Power BI is smart enough to recognize that the first row is basically headers. Okay, so the first row is basically headers. Apart from that, Power BI is also really good at a couple of things. Okay, what is it really good at? Okay, so let's focus right here. Okay, you will notice that these column names do not have any icon associated with them. Okay, but if you'll see this order date, there's a calendar icon right here. Okay, there's a calendar icon right here. Okay, or if you see the profit, quantity, returns, row ID, sales. Okay, so profit was a number. Okay, similarly, quantity was also a number. Okay, so whenever something is a number or something can be summed up and all of that, in that case, it appears like this. Okay, since order date is a date value, it appears with this calendar view. Okay, so this is also, and you will also notice this ship date. Okay, so even ship date, okay, so even ship date has this calendar value. Okay, so Power BI is pretty smart enough, it's pretty intelligent enough to first of all understand what kind of data is present. Okay, now, but this is not what we are here to learn. Okay, what we are here to learn is how to make this good looking dashboard. Okay, let's continue. Okay, now the first thing that I like to do, okay, the first thing that I like to do is I want to change this white background to a dark background. Okay, I like a dark background. Okay, you know, I prefer life in dark mode. So we'll first of all very simply go to view, because I want to see it in dark mode. Okay, so I'll go to view, I'll click on this. Okay, and I'm pretty sure that everybody can see. Where should I click? Okay, I'm pretty sure everybody can see. Where should I click? Okay, I know, try to describe it in your own, try to describe it in your own way. Okay, if I want a dark mode dashboard where the background is dark, okay, clearly where should I be clicking? I should be clicking right on this. Yes or no? Okay, I should be clicking right on this, and the moment I click on this, okay, things turn into dark mode. Okay, was that too difficult? Okay, and already things are sort of taking shape, not yet complete. Okay, but they are sort of taking shape. Now let's continue. Okay, now now I have to add a lot of data. Okay, I have to add a lot of data, such as I have to add sales, profit, orders, products, category, blah blah blah. I have to add so much. Oh, all right, now let's start with sales. Okay, the first thing that anybody wants to know कि भाई ये महीना कितना पैसा आया. Okay, very simple. So let's start with sales. Okay, now how do I get my sales data? So I have this data right here, I have some visualizations right here. Okay, now there are a lot of things right here, so I can use card, I can use chart, I can use this, that. There are lots of options. Okay, but guys, the best part about Power BI is the AI aspect of it. Okay, now let me show you the most powerful part of Power BI. Okay, we're going to start with the bank. Okay, now everybody please pay attention because this is critical. Okay, can everybody see this comment sort of thing which says Q&A? Can everybody see this comment thing which is Q&A? Okay, so I'm going to click on this thing. Okay, now I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so that you know everybody's able to see the canvas. Yes. Okay, so this is the canvas where we're going to make our dashboard. Okay, now everybody please pay attention to this comment box thingy which says Q&A. Okay, so I'm going to click on it. Okay, I just clicked on it. Okay, and can everybody see this box that basically popped up? Okay, let me increase the size. Okay, let me also zoom in so that you know everybody can see it clearly. Okay, let me close this, let me close this. Okay, now so it's saying me a couple of things. Okay, and I want to spend some time here because it is important. Okay, the first thing is sign in for enhanced options. I don't need to sign in. Okay, ignore sign in. Okay, if you notice, I'm not even signed in right here also. Okay, second thing, what do I want? Okay, ask a question about your data. It gives me some suggestions as well. Okay, but I don't want to bother with that right now. It's simply asking me, ask a question about your data. Okay, now guys, what's the first thing that I wanted? I wanted revenue or sales. Okay, now I want you guys to frame the question in your language. Okay, I want you guys to frame this question in your language. Okay, okay, what do I want? I want the revenue. Okay, or I want the sales. How would you frame this question? Okay, give me revenue. Yes, of course. Okay, give me sales. How was the revenue generated this quarter? Okay, now right now I want to find out what's the total sale or the total revenue. I want the revenue for first quarter. Give me average revenue, total sales. See, total sales is just so simple. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm just going to say total sales. That's it. Okay, total sales, as simple as that. Okay, nothing too complicated at all. And I'm going to press enter. Okay, and the moment I press enter, it gives me the value. Okay, this is the first best part. Okay, now the second best part. Okay, I had to do nothing at all. I literally had to ask a question, okay, bhai, what is the total sales? Okay, and it gave me the value just like that. Can Excel do this? Do you even think Excel can do this? Excel absolutely cannot do this. Okay, Excel cannot do this. Let's get started. There is so much more to show you. Okay, now how do you actually add this? Okay, how do you actually add this? Guys, it's just too difficult. Okay, it's just too difficult. Okay, so there's this cross, there's this arrow, and does everybody see this? Okay, turn this Q&A into a standard visual. Okay, just click on this. Okay, just click on this and you have your total sales. Okay, this is of course too big, but I just wanted to show you. Okay, and here we have a dashboard. Okay, of course, it's not the same as you know what we are trying to make here. Okay, it's not the same as what we are trying to make here, but give it some time. Give it some time. Okay, the thing I want to ask you is, was this difficult? Was this difficult at all? Okay, not at all. Okay, I literally asked it a question. Okay, now let's go ahead with more. Okay, let's go ahead with more. Okay, so what's my next question? Oh, so what's my next question? What's my profit? Okay, all right, so I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, I'm going to go there, I'm going to click on Q&A, and I'm, oh sorry, so this I should let it be. Okay, I should unselect this. Okay, I should unselect this because it was selected. Okay, I should unselect this, go back to this thing, and I should again ask the same thing. Okay, total profit. So simple. Okay, press enter, it's giving me the total profit. Press on this. Okay, and I've got the total profit as well. Okay, how crazy simple. Okay, now I want to find out how many total orders. Okay, but you know what, guys, I'm very tired of going to this visualization, searching for this and clicking on this. Okay, do you know what's an easier way to do this even more? Okay, I literally just have to double click anywhere. Okay, I literally just have to double click anywhere. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to double click. Okay, and done. Okay, so now I can ask total number or total count of orders. Okay, total count of orders, and I've got the count of orders. Okay, how easy was that? Do you think Excel can do that now? Do you think Excel can do that now? Okay, absolutely not possible. Okay, absolutely not possible. Are you beginning to see the power of Power BI? Okay, and why this is so much in demand these days? Okay, so Manpreet, good question. I'll definitely answer that. Okay, definitely give me some time. I'll be answering everything. Okay, all right. Now, first of all, of course, let's change this up just a little bit. Okay, I'm not going to do so much, but I'm going to change this up just a little bit. Okay, so clearly, I have these things right here, but they definitely don't look, but they definitely look as good looking or as hot as this. Okay, so how do we modify this? Okay, now I'm not going to go and modify everything right now. I just want to show you how easy it is to do that. Okay, so let's modify this particular thing. Okay, so count of order ID, I don't want it to appear in this manner. What I want is to appear to say orders. Okay, and to say this, or with a golden background, golden font and all of that. Okay, now how do we do that? Okay, so I'm going to show you just a couple of examples, then we'll go ahead, then we'll do more. Okay, now very simply, if I want to edit how this thing looks, okay, if I want to edit how this thing looks, it's so damn simple. Okay, so you'll see right here on the visualization aspect of it. Okay, so you go on the visualization part. Okay, this is the part where you change it to something else. Okay, but now I have this selected. Okay, I have this selected. No, I just clicked it once. Okay, so I clicked on it once. Okay, so now I'm going to go into this format your visual. Okay, so I'm going to format your visual. Okay, and let me first do it, then when I'm going to do it repeatedly, you will be able to do it as well. Okay, let me first do it. Okay, so in this case, this is fine, but what I want is a golden border. Okay, so what I want is a golden border. Okay, so I'm going to go to general. Okay, and I'm going to go into effects. Okay, now if you don't remember where it is there, okay, all you can do is you can simply search for it. Okay, I want border, so I'm going to search for border, if I can spell it correctly. Okay, and instantly you get it right here. Okay, so visual border, yes, I want to turn it on. Okay, now I want a golden border, so I'm going to select this. Okay, and I want it rounded as well, so I'm going to select 5 pixels. Let me repeat. Okay, I just search for border and you will see the difference right here. Okay, visual border, I turned it on. I changed the color to golden because I want to replicate this thing right here. Okay, and then I changed to rounded corners. Okay, and you will immediately see the difference. Okay, doesn't this look so much better? Yes or no? Okay, doesn't this look so much better? Of course, we need to modify still a lot of things. Okay, but doesn't this already look so much better? Okay, and did it take us a lot of effort to do this? Once more, of course, don't worry, I'll do all of that. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, but did it take us a lot of effort? Okay, absolutely not. Okay, absolutely not, and it looks so good. Try doing this in Excel. Okay, all right, let's continue. Let's continue. Okay, so right now what we have is count of order ID. Okay, let's say I also want to find out how many products I sell. Okay, so I can again make up another question. Okay, how many or I can say count of product ID. Okay, count of product ID, as simple as that. It gave me that I basically have 1755 number of unique products. Okay, so let me show this to you once again, because I know not everybody caught it in the first go. Let me show it to you once again. Okay, so I'm going to select this. Now I want to change how it looks. Okay, I want to change how it looks. So where will I go? I'll go to this part which says format your visual. Now again, like I said, what do I want here? Okay, I want a border to appear here. Then I want it to be golden. Then I want it to be rounded and not sharp. Okay, so I'm going to select this. I'm going to go here, search for border. Okay, visual border turned on. The border color should be golden. Okay, and the border should have a rounding of 5 pixels. How easy was that? Okay, how easy was it? Okay, it took me time to show you, but if you knew it, would it take you time to do it? Okay, not at all. Okay, now let's go further. Let's go further. Okay, I want to do a couple of more changes as well. Okay, now this thing. Okay, now this is not looking nice. Okay, it's such a big number. I don't want it to look like this. Okay, I wanted to say 1.56 million. Okay, now how do we do that? Again, pretty simple. Okay, so I'm going to select this. Okay, I'm going to select this. Again, I want to change how it looks. Okay, so where will I go? I'll again go to format your visual. Okay, now you guys now need to start telling me what to do stuff. Okay, so first thing, what should I look for if I want to change, the border thing and all of that? Okay, the first thing I should search for, of course, is border. Okay, I'll turn on visual border. I'll change the color to golden. Okay, I'll make this rounded to 5. Okay, was it difficult? Was it difficult at all? Okay, but now let's do more. Okay, now let's do more. Okay, now so I want it to appear as 1.56 million. Okay, I don't want it to appear like this. Okay, but if I try to decrease the font size, I am missing numbers. Clearly, I don't want to do that. Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm again going to select it. Okay, and again, I want to change the way it looks. Okay, I want to change the way it looks. So I'm going to go again to my format visual. Okay, and let's check it out. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, so this thing, this 175262 is called a call out value. Okay, because this is the value of profit. Okay, so I'm going to click on call out value. Okay, and display units. Okay, call out value, display units. Okay, and let me select this. Okay, clearly, what should I select? Okay, because again, like I said, it's 1.56 million. Okay, so clearly I should be selecting this in millions. Yes or no? And how easy was that? Okay, how easy was that? Okay, done. That's it, done. Okay, so damn simple. Now, I have put in so much effort. Okay, I have put in so much effort. I first converted the border to golden. I'll show you more. Don't worry, I'll show you more. Okay, so I have put in the border. I have put in the rounding. I have turned it to million. I don't want to put in the same amount of effort here. So how can I do this so easily? Okay, guys, everybody, please focus. Okay, so I'm going to click on this. Okay, because this has already been formatted. Okay, so I'm going to click on this. I'm going to go to home. Okay, and then I'm going to click on format painter. I'm sure everybody knows what format painter does. I'm sure everybody has used it in Excel or Word or PowerPoint or anything like that. Yes or no? Okay, so this is already formatted. Okay, I'm going to click on this, click on format painter, and I'm going to go and format paint over this. Done. Okay, no amount of hard work has to be repeated. How simple and easy and useful is that? People are like, whoa. Okay, now let's resize this a little bit. We need to go a little bit faster. Okay, because I was just showing you all of this, so which is why it took a little bit of time. Okay, but now let's go a little bit faster. Okay, but still then I want to ask you guys, how amazing and easy is all of this? Pretty easy? Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. Now I want to change a couple more things as well. Okay. So let's say, for example, I don't want this to say count of order ID. I don't like this. Okay. Or count of product ID. What does that even mean? Okay. Or sum of sales. No, I don't want it to say all of that. Okay. I want it to say revenue, or I want it to say profit, or here I want to say number of orders, or here I want to say number of products or unique products or something like that. Okay. So again, how do we change that? You just have to think very logically. Okay. Okay, to get this, I want to change how it looks. I'm going to go here. Okay. So this thing on the bottom is called a category label. Okay, I don't want that. So I'm going to turn off category label. Okay, everybody please pay attention once again. If I turn on category label, it is basically this thing at the bottom. I don't like that. So I'm going to remove it. Okay, but I still want a title, because otherwise, what is this 3003? Okay, I still want a title. So all I'm going to do is, if you know where title is, great. If not, just search for it. Okay, I'm going to just search for title. Okay, and it gives me a title. Okay, now right now you will notice that title is turned off. So I'm going to turn on title. Okay, and I'm going to give it a title. What was the title? The title was number of orders. As simple as that. Okay, now of course I don't like when it's at the left side. Okay, so you can clearly see in the screen, where should I click it? Okay, take a look on the screen. Where should I click it in order to center it? Okay, it's very simple, very simple. Just look at the title, go down, ticket, text, heading, font, text color, background color, horizontal alignment. Okay, as simple as that. Okay, and done. Okay, now let's say, and this is done. Okay, was that too difficult? Was that too difficult? Okay, not difficult at all. Okay, now I do want to change the size just a little bit. I want to decrease the size just a little bit. Okay, so again, I'll go here, call out value. Again, I want to change the font size, not 45, I want to change it to 35. Okay, and now you can see that this is much smaller. Clear? Okay, which is why I kept saying, guys, please put your complete focus on the screen, nowhere else, because things are going to get rather fast. Okay, all right. Is that clear to everyone? All right, let's continue. Okay, so I want to use this. I want to format this to exactly to this. Okay, I will change the size in just a while. Okay, I'll change the size just a while. And this was number of products. Okay, so I'm going to go to this. Now, everybody, please pay attention to this once again. How do you add a title to this? Okay, I clicked on this. Go to format your visual, search for title. Okay, be lazy, search for title is on, and the text for this was products. Okay, or unique products would be too small, too large. Products. Okay, I think this is pretty good. Okay, now let's change this also. Since this is also too large, the font size is too large. Let me change this also. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to call out value. This is too large. I'm going to put it 35. Okay, this is much better. Then the next thing that I don't want category label. Okay, I'm going to turn it off. But now what do I want? What do I want? Okay, what should I put right here? What should I search? Correct. I should be searching for title. Title. Okay, not heading, title. Okay, so I have the title right here. I'll turn it on. Okay, and what was this title? This title was, you can say revenue, you can say sales. Let's say sales. Okay, let's say sales, and I'll put this as center aligned. Okay, done. Now, of course, I need to resize this a little bit. Now, the trick that I personally use to resize and ensure that everything has the same size is I do something like this. Okay, let's say that I'm satisfied with the size of this particular thing. Okay, and I want to resize product sales and revenue as per this particular size. Okay, the trick that I personally use to do it really fast, okay, is basically I'll put this below it. Okay, I'll see that left and right are same. Then I'll put this beside it. Okay, I can see that the top is aligned, but the bottom is too big. So I'll basically resize it. Okay, so this way I can be sure that these two are exactly of the same size. Let me show you that once again. Okay, so I'll put this right below this. Okay, I will align the left side to this. Okay, and then I put this right here, and I'll ensure that the bottom is also aligned. Is that clear to everyone? Okay, let's do the same thing here as well. Put this right here, ensure that the left part is aligned. Okay, put this right here, ensure that the bottom part is also aligned. Okay, but really, of course, this still needs to be formatted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this format painter, format this. Okay, I still need to put the title. So I'm going to select this very simple title. Okay, and the title here was profit. Okay, all right. Now our dashboard is starting to look, okay, it's starting to look like this. Okay, of course, not exactly like this, but it is still starting to look like this. Yes or no? Okay, of course, we need to make a lot of cosmetic changes, but we'll come to that later. Okay, but what I want to ask you guys is, first thing, okay, first stop, pehla padao. Okay, whatever we have done so far, was it too difficult? You will notice that I've done the same thing repeatedly. I have added the visual borders repeatedly. I have done the rounding repeatedly. I have changed the font size repeatedly. I have just added the title. Okay. Was that part difficult at all? I had done the same thing repeatedly. Okay. But was it individually difficult at all? Okay. And I did not even have to search for anything. Okay. All I did was very simply, okay, I just searched for this thing. Okay. I don't even have to go through these menus, not even need it. Okay, isn't it starting to look so easy? Yes. All right, now let's continue. Okay, let's continue. Now, of course, if you want to move everything together, you can select them all, okay, and move them together. Pretty standard, nothing too complicated. Okay, all right, now let's continue for more. Okay, now what other things do I want? Okay, so I want sales by payment mode, I want sales by segment, I basically want sales by segment, by category, subcategory, ship mode, I want returns and all of that. Okay, now so let me put the questions. Let me put the questions right here. Okay, so that we are able to do this. So we have done sales, we have done profit, we've done orders, we've done products. Okay, then we want sales by category, subcategory, segment. All right. Okay, how simple is that? Okay, double click. Okay, it's asking me, Acha bhai, what do you want? Okay, so I'll tell it sales by category. As simple as that. Okay, and it has given me the data. Okay, I just need to add it. Okay, and boom, done, added. I'll put this right here. Okay, now I want sales by subcategory. Double click, I'll ask it the question. Okay, sales by subcategory. Okay, and boom, done. Let me put it right here. I'll resize them, I'll make them good looking. Okay, but let me just put the data right here. Okay, now what else do I want? Sales by category, subcategory, sales by segment. Okay, double click. I want sales by segment. Okay, and done and added. Okay, try doing this in Excel. Okay, try doing this in Excel. It is never that fast. Okay, you simply cannot do it that fast. Let me move it to this side. Okay, Now, okay. Now, of course, I still need to, change a lot of how this looks. Okay. Again, you'll see that all of this has all of this has golden borders. This does not have any golden border yet. Okay. For anybody that is not able to follow, how did I just add this? I double clicked anywhere on the canvas. Okay. Focus here, guys. I just look at the questions. Okay. The question was sales by category. Okay. So I double clicked anywhere on the canvas. Okay. I literally double clicked it. Okay. Then it is asking me, ask a question about your data. Okay, so that's what I said. I said, give me sales by category. Okay, it literally gave me the suggestion as well. Okay, and then it's giving me this. Then you just click on this, turn this Q&A into a result, and boom, you have your visual. Yes or no? Is that clear? Okay, of course, now we need to make a lot of changes. Okay, we need to make a lot of changes, and we'll do that. Okay, we'll do that in just 1 second. Okay, now with the help of this, I want to show you a couple more things as well. Okay, with the help of these three, I want to show you a couple of things as well, but let's just add a couple more. Okay, let's just add a couple more. Okay, so what else do we want? I want monthly sales and I want sales by state, orders by payment mode. Okay, so let's do an orders by payment mode. Okay, I'm putting this right here. I know these are all on top of each other. Don't worry about it. Okay, so I'll double click on this. Okay, what do I want? I want orders by payment mode. Okay, so orders by payment mode. Okay, selecting this, done, got in here. Okay, but is this visual appealing? Okay, is this visual appealing? Do you think it's a useful data? Okay, it's not that good. Okay, so of course AI will give you something. Okay, but you have to start using your brain as well. Okay, AI gave me the data, but to make it look good, now I have to use my own sense. Okay, so how do I change which part? uh, more data. So payment mode is basically cards or online or cash on delivery or anything like that. Okay, that is what is meant by payment mode. Okay, now, so this is not a very appealing data. Okay, and this is like so much, there's no use to it. Okay, this is not what I want to see. Okay, what I want to see is as a percentage. Okay, as a percentage, how much orders do I get that use cards as a payment? As a percentage, how many use cash on delivery? As a percentage, how do I do that? Yes, exactly. So I need to change the chart type. Maybe I can use a pie chart. Maybe I can use a donut chart. Okay, now let's start with donut chart. Okay, so literally all you have to do is select the thing that you want to change. Let me do that once again. Okay, right now nothing is selected. Okay, so I went here, clicked on it, and now you can see that that particular thing is selected. Okay, select the thing that you want to change. Okay, and literally just click on the chart type that you want. Okay, so since I said I want a pie chart right now, just click on this. Okay, now this is obviously not right. Clearly I'm not getting anything. Okay, why is this happening? Okay, the reason why this is happening is you have to check this out right here. Okay, so AI will give you a lot, but AI will not give you anything, will not give you everything. Okay, so this is where we have to change stuff. Okay, so the first thing here is legend, which is payment mode. This seems right. Okay, I don't see a fault here. Okay, but I don't want this in details. I want this in values. Okay, and immediately this has turned into so much more useful. Okay, so now what I can see is that cards, okay, which is a lighter shade of blue, is about 21%. Okay, online is about 36%, and cash on delivery is about 41% of it. Okay, but I want to make it better. Okay, so I want to make it a lot better. I don't want this right here because it's taking a lot of space. Okay, I want it to be present right here. Okay, key cards 21%. Okay, or online 36%, or cash on delivery 41%. I want it right here. Okay, so how can we do that as well? Okay, now I want you guys to think for one moment. Okay, what do I want to remove here? I want to remove this legend. Yes or no? Okay, I want to remove this legend. Okay, second thing that I want to do is I want to change this data labels. Okay, I don't like these labels. What is this nonsense label? Okay, I actually have to go to the legend and check it out. Okay, so we have to change two things. I want to remove the legend. Okay, and second thing, I want to change the data labels. Very simple. Okay, select this again. What did I say? I want to change how this looks. Okay, so I'm going to go to this format label. Okay, and first thing that I want to turn off is okay, of course I'll turn off the legend. Okay, much cleaner. Yes or no? Okay, consider this, so much more cleaner. Yes or no? Okay, but now I have no idea what is this 1.28 or what is this 2.16 or what is this 2.45. Okay, so for that where we will go to detail labels. Okay, this is where basically gives out this particular detail. Okay, so I'll go to detail label and I want everybody to pay attention here. Okay, what do I want? Okay, so label contents right now, what is it saying? Data value percent of total. I don't want this data value, it's of no use to me. I just want the percentage and I want what does it represent. Okay, so let me click on this and I want you guys to tell me. Okay, I want you guys to tell me what should I select. Okay, I want you guys to tell me what should I select. Correct, exactly. See, everybody got it. Everybody got it right. Okay, so category and percent of total. Okay, and boom. Okay, isn't this so much cleaner, so much better? Okay, compare this to what we had previously. Okay, compare this to what we had previously. Isn't this so much better? Okay, of course we need to make a lot of changes as well, but we'll do that later. Okay, Baki ka we'll do that later. Okay, but this is already looking so much better. I can of course resize it. Okay, and everything is so dynamic. Okay, everything is so dynamic. All right, let's do more. Okay, let's do more. Now, so this is basically I have orders by payment mode. Chalo, theek hai, this is done. Monthly sales, sales by state, I'll do that later on. Okay, but now I want to add one more data. Okay, ki how much as a percentage of my orders have been returned. Okay, how much as a percentage of my orders have been returned. Okay, so let's do this also. Ki bhai, I want to add again. I want to add a, let's say this time I want to add a donut chart. Okay, now this time I'm not going to use AI. Okay, this time I want to show you how you can do that without the help of AI as well. Okay, so let's say I want to add a donut chart. Okay, so I have not selected anything. Okay, I'm just going to go and click on donut chart. Okay, so now as you can see, this has inserted a blank chart. Okay, completely blank, just like pivot tables or pivot charts in Excel. Okay, completely blank chart, and it's asking me, what do you want as the legend, as the value, as the details, as this or that. Okay, so where will I get all of the data from? From my data tab. Is that clear to everyone? Have I done anything too complicated so far? Anything too complicated so far? Okay, I just selected what kind of visual I wanted. Okay, and I have just put it, this is right now a blank thing. I still have to add the relevant data and I just have to select what exactly do I want to see. Okay, now what do I want to see? I want to see, how did I select blank visual? I just clicked on it. Okay, I literally just clicked on it and it showed up. Okay, now so I want to see returns. Okay, and clearly returns I can see right here. Check returns I can see right here. So I'm going to simply I can simply drag and drop returns right here. Okay, but this is not giving me a very good response. Okay, this is telling me sum of returns 287. Okay, this doesn't even make any sense. Okay, it doesn't make any sense because I have just given it one value. Okay, so let me put returns in detail as well. Okay, so now this is giving me something. Okay, now this is giving me something ki acha returns 0, returns 1. Okay, but if you take this data to your boss, isn't your boss going to get angry? He'll be like, acha bhai, what does return 0 mean? What does return 1 mean? Okay, of course he's going to say it like that. Okay, either it should be kept, ki bhai, your order has been kept and not returned. Okay, or it should be returned. Yes or no? As simple as that. ठीक है कि an order status should be kept कि भाई रख लिया, okay, or returned कि भाई लौटा दिया. As simple as that. Okay, but here's where the problem is. Okay, here is where the problem is. If I go back to my data right here, okay, and if I go to the returns category, okay, if I go back to the returns category, let me add a filter. Okay, let me add a filter. Okay, so in returns you will see it's either 0 or 1. Okay, so let me first explain this. It's pretty simple. Okay, 0 means that the order has not been returned, the order has been kept. Okay, 1 means the order has been returned. Okay, as simple as that. Is that clear to everyone? Okay, 0 means that the order has been kept and 1 means the order has been returned. Okay, as simple as that. Okay, but I want a table or I want a column that says that thing. Okay, so how do I do that in Power BI? Okay, let me show you how impossibly difficult it is to do that in Power BI. Okay, so in Power BI, you will notice we have a couple of icons right here. Okay, you will notice, guys, that I have deliberately put in a lot of things in various places so that, as we go along, I can explain more and more things. Okay, so like I said, I want to change this returns thing. Okay, now you will notice on the left hand side we have a lot of columns. Okay, so here we have the report view, which is this view right now. Okay, the canvas thing is the report view. Then we have this thing called table view. Okay, so I'm going to go to this table view. Okay, and this table view is our actual core data. Okay, let me repeat that once again. Okay, this table view is our actual core data that we loaded at that time. Okay, and this Okay, and this report view, okay, it's just basically what we are seeing this right here. Okay, is that too difficult, guys? Okay, is that too difficult? Okay, Anup has said something very nice. Thank you very much, Anup. Okay, but Anup has something very nice. Anup said, I thought as I'm new to this field, it would be difficult for me, but now I think I'd be able to learn it. As you said something else, okay, but as you is explaining in a very simple way. Thank you very much, Anup. But let's continue. Okay, so I'll go to this table thing. Okay, and let's look at this returns column. Okay, and let's look at this returns column. Okay, so what I essentially want, I understand that. Okay, so what I want is basically I want another column, okay, where 0 means kept, 1 means returned. As simple as that. 0 means kept, 1 means returned. Now, how do I do that? Okay, you will not believe how difficult it is. Okay, so literally all I have to do is I have to go here. Okay, I'll right click and I'll insert a new column. Okay, right click and new column, as simple as that. Let me click on the new column. Okay, and now this has created a new column. Right now this is a blank column. Okay, so all I have to do, okay, I'll rename this column and you will see as I rename it here, it will get renamed here. Okay, so I'm going to call this column order status. Okay, I'm going to call this order status. Okay, and guys, look how difficult it's going to be. Okay, if, okay, starting with if returns, okay, is equal to 0, then it is kept. Okay, and if returns is not 0, you can say returned. Okay, and I'm going to press enter and check it out. Okay, pressing enter. Okay, and how difficult was it? How difficult was it? Okay, for every 0 now you will see that it is kept. Okay, but for 1 you will see that it is returned. Okay, and instantly I have this entire thing made. And apart from that, okay, not only did it get created in the table view, you will see that on my data set this order status has also been created. Okay, and when I go back to my report view, I can still see this order status. Okay, isn't this just so easy? You want me to do it again? Okay, you want me to do it again? So I'll do that once again. Okay, because people are asking me to do it once again. Okay, so I'll delete this. Okay, I'll delete this. Okay, and let's make a new column. Okay, so very simple. I'm going to right click, new column. Okay, and then I have to put the formula right here. Okay, so the name that I'm going to put is order status. Okay, and then I have to do this is equal to if. Okay, sorry, I don't have to put one more equal to. Okay, if returns is equal to if returns is equal to 0, then it should be kept, and if it is not 0, which is 1, it should be returned. Okay, and done. Was it too difficult? Pretty simple. Okay, now let's go back to this. Okay, let's go back to this now. So I of course want to change this visual. Let me zoom in a little bit because it's too small. Okay, all right, now I want to change this thing, so I'm going to select this. Okay, I'm going to remove this. I'm going to remove this because this was useless to me. Okay, so I'm going to use order status. So I'm going to put order status as details. I'm going to put order status as legend, and I'm also going to put order status as values. Okay, now, of course, I need to change a few things. Okay, I need to change a few things. First thing again, what I want to do is I don't want to see it this way. I want to see it this way. Okay, I want to see it this way. So how do I save my mehnat? Okay, so how do I save my mehnat? I'll click on this. Sorry, I'll click on this. I'll click on Format Painter and I'll click on this. Okay, and done instantly. Okay, my mehnat is saved. Okay, I don't have to do the entire thing once again. Okay, so basically you have to work hard once. Okay, you have to work hard once, but then each time you can basically, copy the formatting that you've done later on. Okay, which is why I said you don't need to worry about formatting so much. Is that clear? Yeah. Format painter can be used across structures. Yes, I can copy the format painter from here and I can put it here as well. That also works. Okay, but anyways, let's continue. We have a lot of way to go. Okay, we have a lot of way to go. I need to make something like this also. Okay, we have this, we have this, we have a couple of things. Okay, let's continue. All right, so let me arrange this just a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to put this down here. Okay, I'm going to put this down here. This is okay. Okay, right now this is okay. I'll put this here. I'll put this here. Okay, of course I need to resize everything. We'll not worry about that right now. Now what I want to put up, okay, now what I want to put up is basically the monthly revenue. Okay, the monthly sales. Now, so again, I'm going to double click on this. Okay, and I'm going to say monthly sales. Okay, and it has given me a chart. Let me press this. Okay, but clearly this is an ugly chart. Okay, this is an absolutely ugly chart, not usable at all. Does anybody here think that this is usable? Okay, absolutely ugly chart. Okay, so let's change this. Let's change this. Okay, so first of all, the kind of chart that I want is called something like this. Okay, it's called a stacked area chart. Okay, so I'm going to select this. I'm going to change to stacked area chart. Okay, but even now it's not looking that great. Okay, because January 2019 to 2020, all of them are in the same x-axis. I want to compare these two. Okay, so what am I going to do is I'm going to add a legend. Okay, and in the legend part, I'm going to add year. Okay, it's still not looking good. Okay, why is this not looking good? This is useless. Let me remove this. Okay, let me delete this and let's do that once again. Okay, sometimes when you're not getting a good result, just delete it. Okay, delete it, don't worry about it. Let's try it once again. Okay, so I'm going to select this stacked area chart because this is very good when you want to compare month on month or year on year. Okay, so I've clicked on this stacked area chart. Now what I want to compare, I want to compare year on year sales. Okay, so I'm going to select year. Okay, and I'm going to add it to legend. Okay, then I'm going to select sales and I'm going to add it to sales should go on the y-axis. Okay, and then I want month to go on the x-axis. Okay, let me explain what have I done here. Okay, let me explain what have I done here. Okay, so I want the x-axis to represent the month, so January, February, March, April up to December. Okay, I want to compare 2019 and 2020 separately. Okay, so which is why I have separated them by legends. Okay, and then on the y-axis, what am I trying to measure? I'm trying to measure the sales of it. Okay, so you will see here on the x-axis I put month. Okay, on the y-axis I put sales. Okay, and as a filter, because I want two different charts, okay, I put the legend as year. Is that clear to everyone? Do you guys need to do this again? Is that clear? Once again, chalo, theek hai. Let me do that once again. It's not that difficult at all. Okay, so I'm going to remove this. Okay, I'm going to remove this. Let's do that once again. Okay, I added a stack chart. Okay, I added chart. Okay, now I basically want to compare months. Okay, on the x-axis I want months. So I'm going to pull months and I'm going to put it on the x-axis. What do I want to measure? I want to measure the sales. So I'm going to take sales and I'm going to put it on the y-axis. Okay, but I want to basically get two data for separately, for 2020 separately. Okay, so I'm going to use it as legend. Okay, as simple as that. Okay, now of course we need to make it look good. We'll do that in just 1 second. Is that clear now? Got it? Okay. Now let's remove a couple of stuff because I don't want a couple of things here. Okay. First of all, I don't want this month here. Okay. Because it's pretty obvious. I don't want this month here. Okay. Second thing, I don't want this sum of sales here because it's already sales by month and year. Okay. So I want to remove this. Okay. Again, I basically want to change how it looks. I'm going to select this. Okay. Select this and it's very simple. Okay. So I want to remove the x-axis label. Okay. I'm going to select x-axis and I'm going to remove the title. Done. Okay, same thing. How do I remove the y-axis title? Click on the y-axis, go to title and turn it off. Was it difficult? Was it difficult at all? Okay, not at all. Okay, of course, now we still need to use the borders and all of that. I'm not too worried about that right now. We'll do all of that. Okay, but isn't this already looking so much better? Of course not. It's not yet a finished product. Okay, but isn't this already looking so much better as compared to what we could make in Excel? Okay, all right. Now let's format it for 5 minutes. Okay, because right now I do want to format it for 5 minutes. Okay, all right. So let's format things. Okay, let's format things. Okay, now the first thing that I want to format is all of these need to look golden. Okay, and I want some numbers here. I want to change the titles and all of that. Okay, so I'm going to select this one first. Okay, I'm going to select this one first. I want the numbers to be here and not here. There is no use for a number here. Okay, I also don't want this category here because this is done. I have the heading anyways. Okay, so again, I want to change how this looks. I'm going to move away the data part. Okay, select this. I want to remove this thing and I want to remove this thing and I want the numbers to appear on this bar. Okay, on this bar. Remember, how did we change this? What did we select to change this? Does anybody remember? Detail labels. Okay, detail labels. Yes. Okay, detail labels, not legends, detail labels. Okay, so I'm going to select this. Okay, I am going to turn off a couple of things. Okay, y-axis title gone, boom, done. Okay, x-axis values, boom, gone. I don't want it. Okay, what I want is a detailed label. Okay, so I'm going to go to data labels. Okay, and I'm going to turn it on. Okay, now this is better. Okay, this is still better. Let me see if I want to change anything. Okay, position. Okay, do you want it on the auto side, inside and outside and inside center, inside base? Where do you want it? Okay, I think where I want is inside center. Much better, isn't it? Okay, much better. Okay, now this is done. Let me close this. This is all fine. I don't want to touch any more thing here, but I do want to add the border. Okay, I do want to add the border. Okay, so title, yes, I want to change sales by category. Okay, sales by category. I want to center it. Apart from that, yes, I want a border. Okay, I won't bother searching for it. I'll just search border. Okay, and I'll find Sunny Deol there. Okay, I'll change the color to golden and this to 5. Okay, now of course, still a lot of things are still pending, but much better. Okay, now that I have done so much mehnat, now that I have done so much mehnat, I don't want to do all of that once again. Okay, so what should I do exactly? See, now people are getting it. Now, aren't you able to, think of it just the moment I say that? Okay, because of course, when we started, we did not have the idea. Okay, but now you are very easy to say, acha, iske baad ye, iske baad ye, iske baad ye, iske baad ye. Isn't that very intuitive and very natural? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just, select this. Okay, select this, click on format painter, select this and format painting, done. Okay, of course, I will resize it in just 1 second. Okay, select this, click on format painter, select this and format painting, done. Okay, of course, a couple more changes. Okay, a couple more changes, but let's resize things a little bit. Okay, this is, I think, fine. Okay, let's resize this. The size wise, it is fine. Height wise, it is not. Okay, so I'm going to resize this. I'll put this right here just to check if they are of the same size. Now they're of the same size. Put this right here. Okay, and boom, done. Okay, same thing right here. I'll put this right here. I'll first change its width. Okay, then I'll put it right here. Okay, and then I will change its height. Okay, now of course there are a couple of things I still want to change. There are still a couple of things that I want to change. Okay, but much better, much better. Okay, now all right. Now here's one thing that I want to change. Okay, what I want to change here is I don't want to look at all of these things. Okay, it's a lot. I don't want to scroll through all of this nonsense. I don't want to do that. Okay, I just want to look at top 3. Okay, I just want to look at top 3. So how do I do that? Very simple. Okay, I'll select this. Okay, I'll select this, and then everybody please focus. I'll go to filter. Okay, I'll select this, I'll go to filter, and I don't want to see all. Okay, I just want to see the top 3. I just want to see the top 3 subcategories. Okay, so basically only phones, chairs and binders should be visible to me. Okay, I don't want to see anything else. All right, so I'll basically go to filters because I want to filter the values. Okay, subcategory. Okay, basic filtering, top N. Okay, now I know because it's in dark mode, it might be slightly difficult for you to see. Okay, but let me do that once again. Okay, I want to filter what values are visible to me. Okay, so I'm going to go to click on filters. Okay, I clicked on filters. Let's close this. Okay, so now I want to basically filter this thing. Okay, so I'll click on subcategory is all. I don't want to see all. I just want to see top 3. Okay, so instead of basic filtering, I'll select top N. Okay, I'll select top N. Select on top N. And how many top N items do you want to see? I want to see only top 3 values. Okay, but top 3 values by what? By what? You are filtering things by what? I'm trying to filter things by sales. ठीक है कि भाई top 3 selling items का ही मुझे देखना है. Okay, so in that case, what I'll do. Okay, so top 3 items by value of what? I want to filter it by value of sales. Okay, so I'll bring sales, I'll drag it, drop it right here. Okay, so now everybody just look at this once again. Okay, so I want to filter it by subcategory. I want to see top N. What is the N value? The N value is 3. And how am I filtering it? Filtering it by values. Sorry, I'm filtering it by sales. So you will see that since phones, chairs and binders have the highest sales, these 3 will remain on top. So I'm going to click on apply filter. Okay, and boom, now I only have 3 categories showing up. Okay, now I know this was slightly complicated, just slightly complicated. There were a few steps. Okay, but does it look that difficult? Okay, I know it was slightly complicated, but not that difficult at all. Okay, if you do it twice, thrice, you'll easily figure it out. Okay, all right. Now let's arrange a couple of stuff. Let's arrange a couple of these stuff right here. Okay, I'm going to change the size of this. It looks right. Maybe I can decrease a little bit. Okay, this also I'll put it. I should first of all add some borders right here. Okay, so let's add quickly some borders right here. Yeah, you can filters on chart also. You can basically filter anything you want. Okay, all of these are applicable on any type of charts. Okay, so let's quickly change this. Let's quickly change the formatting of this. Okay, I'll quickly add a border. Okay, not this border, visual border. Okay, color is golden, rounded is 5. Okay, now also I want to change the title. I'll just select title. Okay, the title I want order status. Okay, the simple thing that I want is order status. Okay, center aligned and done. Okay, I think I can also decrease the size a little bit more. Okay, all right, much better. Okay, much better. Now I think I can decrease this size also. Okay, this is much better. Okay, select this, format painter this, select this, done. Okay, now of course I need to change that. Oh, why is it higher? Okay, now it will take a little bit of effort to make this, homogeneous, but it's not that difficult. Okay, so decrease the size. Okay, let me put this right here. This is longer. Let me decrease the size. Okay, put this right back. We cannot, yeah, you can format the borders also. You can format the borders. You can absolutely change the border as much as you want. Okay, here I want to change that title. What do you want me to put the title as? Orders by payment mode. Okay, order. I don't want ID. Okay, I want orders by payment mode. Okay, much better. I don't know. Maybe no. I don't think you can click it. You can double click it and change it. Okay. All right. All right. All right. We'll just very quickly, rearrange a couple more stuff and then we'll go ahead. Okay. I want to make this look good as well. I'll increase the height just a little bit. Okay. I will decrease the width just a little bit. Okay. I need to add a border on this as well. So visualization, da da da. Now everybody is aware of what I want to do. Okay. So I'll search for border. Okay. Visual border. Yes. This golden, this 5, oh, it's not 6, 5. Okay, and done. Okay, all right. Now almost there, almost there, almost there. But guys, I want to ask you, does this feel difficult? Does this feel difficult कि भाई हमसे तो नहीं होगा? Does it feel anything like that at all? ठीक है, not at all, right? Not at all, not at all. Okay, so maybe sales के बगल में जो है profit होना चाहिए. Okay, right, with sales we should have profit. Okay, and after this we should have orders. Okay, after this we should have orders. Okay, all right, and then products, chalo theek hai, we'll see if we need to remove that. Okay, all right, now let's add a couple more things. Let's add, what I can do is I can increase this size. What I can do is I can increase this size. Much easier. Okay, increase this, increase. No, I don't think we can select all and resize. I don't think that is an option that is present. No, and plus I wouldn't recommend it also. Okay, now let me show you something even better. Okay, now let me show you something which is by far I feel is the best part about Power BI. Okay, now it is this map tool. Okay, now let me put this map right here. Let me resize it just a little bit. Okay, let me resize this, make this bigger, whatever. Okay, now in this map tool, what you can do. Okay, so let's click on this data. Okay, let's so I want basically state. So where is state? State is right here. I'll drag this to this. Okay, and I'll drag sales to this. Okay, and guys, check it out. Okay, let me focus on this. Okay, let me focus on this, or let me spotlight. No worries. Let me increase the size. Okay, so the best part about this is, okay, not only does it automatically give you the entire map. Okay, not only does it just do that, okay, but you can basically click on anything. Show it to you once again. Just give me a moment. Okay, just give me a moment. I'll show that once again. Okay, so what you can also do is you can basically, it gives me the entire data, because in my data, okay, in my data, it only had state names. In my data, it only had state names. Okay, but Power BI is intelligent enough to understand, okay, if I am talking about state names, it is intelligent enough to give me the entire map. And not just that, just by looking at this map, I can very clearly say, okay, this state has a lot more sale. Okay, this state has a lot more sales. This state has pretty less amount of sales. Okay, now I'll do that verification in just 1 second, but I just want to show you a couple more things. Okay, you can of course zoom in inside the map. Okay, you can zoom in, zoom out, you can do drag and drop and all of that as well. Okay, can you do this in Excel? Okay, Excel cannot even dream of doing this. Okay, all right, now let's quickly add a couple more things. Okay, I'll just go back to this. Okay, so what all is missing? Okay, so I want to add this filter. Okay, I want to add this filter, then I want to add the style. Okay, and then I think I think that will be pretty much enough. Okay, so I'm going to select this format painter, select this, and we have the border. Okay, I want to add this thing, central, east, north, west, whatever. Okay, so these are called slicers. So I'm going to quickly add a slicer. Where do we have a slicer? All right, so we have a slicer right here. Okay, and I'm going to select region. Okay, where is my region? Regions, dragged and dropped. Okay, let's make this look good because right now it looks ugly. Okay, I'll select this, but what I want is a 2 by 2 thing. Okay, I want a 2 by 2 thing. So I'll select this, change this, format this slicer setting. Okay, I want a 2 by 2 thing. Okay, so let's say data format. Please repeat which part. Oh, here's the layout. I want a grid thing. Maximum rows shown is 2, maximum column shown is also 2. Okay, how to add state column? I just dragged and dropped it on the chart. Okay, what I did was, okay, I selected the state column, okay, and I dragged and dropped it over the chart. Okay, so that basically did it by itself. Is that clear? All right, now guys, I want to show you more, which is why I'm going a little bit fast. Okay, so I'll again click on this format painter, select this. Okay, done. Where do you get the map? Okay, so the map is present right here. Okay, you will see map. Okay, you saw the map. Can everybody see this map thing? Okay, pretty simple. You can do the same thing for India as well. Okay, you can do absolutely the same thing for India as well. Okay, now I'll quickly insert one more thing. I will insert text. Okay, and I will say Amazon sales dashboard. Okay, Amazon sales dashboard. Guys, just give me 1 second. I'll answer each of your questions. Okay, let's change the font size to maybe 44. Oh, nothing got selected. Let's change the font size to 44. Better, but maybe 42 is better. Okay, 42 is better. Now I want to, yeah, you can make it as for single state also. That is not an issue at all. Okay, now I want to select this format painter, click on this. Okay, I have got the border, but I want it centered. Okay, I will decrease the font just a little bit. Okay, 40. Okay, all right, now what more changes would you like me to add in this? Okay, I think it's actually pretty good. I don't think I want to make much more changes. Maybe I want to decrease this size a little bit. Okay, maybe I want to decrease this size a little bit. Okay, why do I want to do that? So that, I can basically drag all of this a little bit here. Okay, so that this gets a little bit more space. Okay, so that this gets a little bit more space. Okay, let me decrease this also, that this also gets a little bit more breathing space. Map part, don't worry, I'll show that to you once again. Okay, don't worry. Okay, now, so we've done all of this effort and sure it looks good. Okay, now we've done all of this effort and sure it looks good. Okay, but what is the actual use of this Power BI? Okay, the actual use of this Power BI thing is the interactivity part of it. Okay, The real magic of Power BI is, and I want you to see this very, very, very clearly. Okay, guys, do not take your eyes off the screen. Okay, now let's say your boss asks, "Ki, Acha, Aman, what about California? Okay, I want to know how many sales, profit, orders, and products were done in California." So literally, all you have to do is you have to go to California, and guys, focus. I want you to see these numbers, and I want to see these charts. Okay, just click on California. Okay, and suddenly all of your numbers change. Okay, now this is telling you only the details about California. California had a sales of this much, had a profit of this much, had these many orders and these many products were sold. Okay, now let's say you want to find out in California how many cash on delivery orders were there. Just click on cash on delivery. Okay, and it will tell you in California how much cash on delivery orders was there. Okay, this is the crazy power of Power BI. Okay, Excel cannot compete with this. Excel simply cannot compete with this. Okay, let's say I want to find out in the South zone. Okay, how much was my profit in the South zone? Just click on South zone and everything changes. The map changes, the graph changes, all of this change and all the numbers change as well. Okay, you want to find out I want to find out just phones. Okay, just phones ka sales kitna, profit kitna, orders kitna, product kitna. Click on this thing. Okay, and suddenly you will get phone ka sales itna, profit itna, orders itna, products itna. Can Excel do this? Okay, Excel can never do this. Okay, not in this birth at least. Okay, this is the power of Power BI. And tell me, guys, okay, it took me some time to explain all of this. Okay, it took me time to explain all of this. Okay, but now if you practice it even once, will it take you time to do this again? Okay, you could have done this if you had practiced it. Trust me, you could have done this in under 15 minutes. Yes or no? Okay, if you just had a little bit of practice, you could have done this in under 15 minutes. Okay, can you make something that looks like this? Okay, is this level of interactive in Excel? Impossible. I say impossible. Okay, and this is the power of Power BI, which is why people are going crazy for Power BI. Okay, but do you know what? Okay, do you know what? That this is not even the best part about Power BI. Do you know this is not even the best part of Power BI? And all of this completely free, by the way. All of this completely free. I have not paid a penny for this. What about Power BI? Let me quickly save this. Okay, so let me quickly save this because I want to show you even more stuff. Okay, so I'm going to call this dashboard 123, whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to call this dashboard 123. Okay, but let me show you more. Okay, now let's say, okay, so I'm going to duplicate this because this is looking pretty good, so I don't want to spoil it, so I'm going to duplicate this. Okay, all right, now let's say your boss is asking, Mr. Aman, okay, this is looking very good, it's looking very good, but why is this dip there in October, November? Okay, so why is a dip there in October, November? Okay, guys, how will you answer that? How will you answer that why there is a dip in October? Okay, you do not have to go anywhere. All you literally have to do is you have to right click. Okay, you have to right click and you have to ask to analyze. Okay, explain the decrease. Okay, click on this and AI will do all the analysis for you. Okay, here's the analysis for the 25.80% decrease in sum of sales between September and October. It gives you all the charts, it gives you all the data, whatever the hell you want, and more than that. Okay, not only can you explain this, you can change the chart. Okay, and you can add the chart as well. If you want to insert the chart, there is this insert the chart, and boom, your chart gets inserted right then and there. Okay, if you want to explain the decrease, this is how you can do it. Okay, if you want to explain the increase, your boss is like, Aman, why did this September thing spike up? Right click, summarize or explain or exclude summarize. Okay, let's click on summarize. Okay, click on custom, and it will give you a summary of why it increased. Okay, at 177 shares had the highest sum of sales and was 5.76% higher than phones, blah 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 and blah. Okay, how crazy cool is that? How crazy cool is that? 15 minutes to make the dashboard, 0 seconds. Okay, 0 seconds to find the explanation part of it. Okay, and more than that, okay, more than that, what more can you do with it? You can basically add more dashboards. Okay, so in this case, of course, there was limited space here, but no worries. Just like an Excel can have multiple sheets, you can have multiple dashboards as well. Okay, and I want to show you a couple more things as well. Okay, what more AI features are there in Power BI? Okay, so again, let's go to visualizations. Okay, first of all, there are so many charts that are present right here. Okay, but I want to show you a couple of important ones. Okay, so there are essentially 3 to 4 key AI features here. Okay, there are 3 to 4 key AI features here. Okay, is this thing, key influencers, decomposition tree, Q&A, and this narrative. Okay, now personally I don't use narrative a lot. Okay, we just saw how Q&A is awesome. Okay, we basically did the entire dashboard with the help of Q&A. Of course we had to modify that. Okay, but this is just so easy. Okay, now I'm going to show you decomposition tree as well. Okay, so in decomposition tree, let's say your boss wants to understand कि अच्छा भाई ठीक है, your boss wants to understand कि देखो I want to understand sales. Okay, I want to analyze sales, but I want to this. Okay, so explain the sales in terms of category. Okay, so you can say कि अच्छा ठीक है sir, sales में जो है office supplies got me this much, technology got me this much, furniture got me this much. Okay, and in office supplies, okay, in office supplies, binders got me this much, storage got me this much, paper got me this much, and appliances got me this much. Okay, and your boss says, okay, what about technology? Just click on technology. Okay, so sir, phones got me this much, accessories got me this much, machines got me this much, and copiers got me this much. Guys, I just want to quickly ask, is everybody still alive or are you breathless? Blown away, blown away, blown away, breathless, alive, dead. That is awesome. Okay. Too good. I know, I know, I know. And there's more. Okay. And there's more. Okay. I just want to show you one more thing. Okay. I just want to show you one more thing. Okay. Which is, so I just showed you decomposition tree. Okay. I want to show you key influences as well. Okay. So key influences mean you want to find out what things are influencing my sales. Okay. Chinmay I saw one more also. I'll give me just 2 minutes. Okay, give me just 2 minutes. Okay, so key influences basically tells you what factors are affecting other things. Okay, so maybe you want to find out कि अच्छा in sales. Okay, you want to find out कि अच्छा are my sales increasing or decreasing if I take into account my subcategory. Okay, so what you're trying to figure out is that, okay, if I change my subcategory, you know that let's say chair. Okay, so chair can be present in home furniture as well as office furniture. Okay, so the question is putting it in home furniture making it less sellable or more sellable? Okay, or let's say if you have binders or pens or stationery or xyz, if you change the label, is it increasing your sales, is it decreasing your sales? Okay, so same thing here. If you want to ask Yacha, is my sales increasing or decreasing? Okay, so you will see that if it is labels, it is decreasing. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so basically if it is labels, okay, it is decreasing your sales by this much. Okay, if you want your sales to increase, then your tables is increasing your sales by this amount, or your chairs is increasing your sales by this amount. Okay, so within a very short amount of time, okay, not only can you make crazy looking dashboards. Now this dashboard is looking so good, it's all golden and all that. Okay, now it's looking so good. Okay, you can make a crazy dashboard in this much amount of time. Not only that, you can ask AI to explain whatever thing you want to know about, and beyond that, even if you want, you can drill down even further as well. Okay, and lots of more crazy things in AI, in Power BI. That is just too much. We still have Copilot present. Okay, we still have DAX present, have so much more. How many of you feel that with the help of already become 10x? Okay, you can already become 10x of what you could do in Excel. And was it too difficult? I want to ask you guys, was it too difficult? Was it difficult at all? In fact, okay, not at all, not at all. So I've got two questions for you. Okay, so I have got two questions for you. The first question is Excel or Power BI? The first question is Excel or Power BI? Is like Power BI. Okay, the second question is math. Okay, of course, yeah, you just saw how easy it was to do all of that, and instantly your dashboards look crazy good. If you go with this to your manager will be like, भाई पहले मेरे को सॉफ्टवेयर बता, ठीक है, फिर ये बता ये इतना अच्छा कैसे दिख रहा है, ठीक है, and of course if you give more time you can make it so much better. Okay, let's quickly revise whatever we have done so far. So the first thing that we did was we got key insights, and recommendations just by using AI. Okay, we connected the data source using our Excel. We transformed our data. We made some changes where we changed the return part of it. The return 0 or the return 1 was changed to kept or return. We created stacked bar charts. We created area charts. We created pie charts and donut charts. Okay, more than that, we created card visuals. What is card visual? This is a card visual. Okay, this is a card visual. Apart from that, we added slicers. This is a slicer. Okay, apart from that, we tried the interactivity feature where I can basically click on California and numbers change according to California. I can click on phones and numbers change according to phones. Okay, apart from that, we summarized data, we found out trends, we found out any answers to all questions with the help of AI, and finally, of course, we did a very nice dark mode theme. Okay, how many of you feel that this far, and how many of you want more? How many of you want more? More? Do you want me to call back Aditya so that he can deliver you even more value? Even more? Yes. All right. So I'm going to call Aditya right away. Okay. So I'm going to call Aditya right away, and he is going to give you even more value. Okay. You guys are going to be absolutely mind blown. Okay. Need more of DAX? Don't worry, guys. I have everything for you. Okay. So I'm going to go and I'm going to call Aditya right now. Okay. And he is going to show you more. Don't go away. Okay. Do not go away anywhere, because right now we have Aditya and he's going to deliver you so much more. Okay. So Aditya, let's have you. All right, guys. I'm going to go and I'm going to call back Aditya.
Guys, at this point of time, how many of you are absolutely mind blown by everything that has been covered in the workshop so far? How many? Drop in the biggest MB in the chat box. Okay, I want the maximum amount of MB in the chat box. If you're absolutely mind blown by everything that has been covered in the workshop, how well we have been able to integrate AI in order to do all our work in a 10x manner. Drop in a 10x in the chat box if you feel that we have been able to complete so much amount of work, all of it in a 10x manner compared to what we were doing earlier. Agree with me? 10x, 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 10x. Super. I love this energy in the chat box. And guys, let's continue and learn more about it. Okay, let's continue and learn more how we can integrate AI for more of our work. Let's say okay, you are not getting enough interview calls for the jobs you are applying for. Okay, you learned everything all about the world of AI, how to integrate it. Now let's say if you learn all of this, you would want to achieve certain sort of end outcome, right? How many of you would love to know how to use AI for getting enough number of interview calls? Okay, tell me how many of you have faced this particular problem in the past, that you find certain sort of a job out there in LinkedIn, you know that you are a perfect fit for this particular job, and your resume has all the skills which are required to be a perfect fit for this particular job, but still you're not getting called for the interviews itself. Aditya, I'm not getting called for the interviews itself. What will I do with any of the remaining stuff? How many of you have faced this particular problem? Drop in a me in the chat box if you have someone who has faced this problem. In despite being a perfect fit for a job, you're not getting called for interviews. Me, I'm facing this particular problem right now. Yes. So guys, if you're facing this particular problem, the reason behind that could be that your resume is not ATS friendly. So how do you go about making your resume ATS friendly? With the help, guys, so far whatever AI tools that we use, do you want to see a tool that we have developed in-house for you guys? Do you want to see a tool that we have developed in-house for you guys? Yes? Yes. Okay, so if you want to see a tool developed in-house for you guys, what is that tool? Guys, it's a custom GPT that we have made for you. It's a 10x resume hack that I'm going to be showing you, via which you can make your resume ATS friendly. So what is, how do you go about doing it? With the help of, let me go ahead and show it to you. So guys, this is the 10x B10, this is the ATS we have built for you. So what do you need to do? You simply need to go to this ATS resume generator. Guys, the link to this ATS resume generator that we have developed for you, we will be sharing it with you along with the notes of the workshop. Can I get it clear in the chat box if you're clear with it, that we'll be sharing the link of this ATS resume generator as well along with the notes of the session, when we'll be sharing the notes towards the end of this particular session. Okay, so now once we go to this ATS resume generator, what do we need to do? It is asking us to please enter your resume. So what you can do, you can simply go ahead and attach your resume over here. Okay, whatever resume you are working with, you can go ahead and attach your resume. Once you attach your resume, you can also go ahead and give it a description of the job that you want to apply for. Okay, so I'll give it a prompt. Below is the job that I want to apply for. Okay, or I can make it below is the job description of the job that I want to apply for. Okay, I give a colon. And now what I can do, I can go to this particular job, any job that you want to apply for. Okay, you can go for this, you can go for this, whatever. Let's say I want to apply for a prompt engineering job. So what I'll be doing, I'll be copying all the details of this particular job description. Let me go ahead and copy all the details of this job description, and I will paste it over here. Now guys, once that is done, once I have added my resume, attached my resume, and given the job description of the job which I want to apply for as well, and now once I hit a enter, okay guys, now once I hit a enter, my hands right here in front of you, okay, my hands right here in front of you, and guys, you can see some magic happening on the screen right now. Okay, it is searching for some sort of knowledge, like it will basically start reading our resume, it will start reading the job description of the job that we are applying for, and now you can see that it has started to do its analysis. Below is your complete ATS analysis, ATS match analysis. It tells me that my original ATS score was that of 14% only. Guys, do you think ever I would have gotten a chance to interview in this particular company if my ATS score is just 14%? No software in the world would pass me in order to be eligible for this sort of a job. Okay, if my ATS score is just 14%. Agree with me? Agree with me, ATS score of 14% is horrible. Like, there's no point that I apply for this job. No job, no recruiter in the world will shortlist me, because the software itself will not shortlist me. So what this particular custom GPT that we have developed for you, what it does, it basically optimizes my resume. As you can see over here, it has modified my resume and made it ATS friendly as well, in order to ensure that my ATS score goes from 14% to 92%. How many of you are mind blown by this? From 14% ATS score, we have been able to 92% ATS score even without opening our resume properly. We have been able to do that. Drop in the biggest MB in the chat box if you're mind blown by this. Mind blown by this? MB. Okay, and that is not it. Let's say if you want your resume, like, what will you do with your resume in this text format? You want it in a PDF format, right? So what you can do, you can go ahead and ask this particular GPT, can you give me this modified resume in a PDF format? So you enter this sort of an information, you hit a enter, and now guys, my hands right here again in front of y'all. Okay, my hands right here in front of y'all. You can see what exactly is happening. Okay, it is telling me, okay, it is asking me a question, which resume version would you like to be converted? Yeah, the ATS optimized prompt engineering resume that you created above. Option number 1. And once I do that, let's see, let's wait for a couple of seconds for some magic to happen on the screen. Drop in magic in the chat box if you're ready for some magic to happen, because this particular custom GPT that we have created for you will automatically be able to convert our ATS friendly resume with a ATS score of 92%. It is being able to convert that into a PDF format, as you can see on the screen. And guys, once it does that, this download button gets enabled. I can simply click on download. If I want to download it as a PDF doc, markdown or document format, whatever the case is, I can choose on that. And guys, once I choose on that, okay, this thing is downloaded. I click over here, guys, my ATS friendly resume for me in a PDF format in a matter of few seconds with the help of this particular tool. How many of you feel this would be very, very helpful for you going forward? Drop in a me in the chat box if you feel that this would be very, very helpful for you going forward once we share you this particular custom GPT link along with the notes of the session. Fantastic. Me. My chat box is absolutely flooded with a lot of memes. That is superb, guys. I love this energy. Okay, once we do this, guys, tell me, let's say once we have gotten our resume ATS friendly, let's say we are called for the interview. How many of you feel that this is a real problem for you, that finally your resume got shortlisted, but you do not have the enough confidence that is required to crack such job interviews? Like, you really want to practice for job interviews, but you are not able to do that because speech coaches charge you tens of thousands of rupees in order to help you prepare properly for such job interviews, and your friends or anyone whom you want to take help from, either they are busy in their own work, or they do not have the knowledge that is required for you to crack such job interview. That domain knowledge is missing for you to be able to crack such job interviews. So how many of you feel that practicing having a proper practice coach for a job interview is very, very essential for you to crack your next job interview? Okay, I have this problem every single time. Drop in a me in the chat box if you're someone who really faces this particular problem. Really face this? Me. Okay, so guys, if you face this particular problem, the tool that we'll be using for that is called as ChatGPT itself, guys, our very own dear ChatGPT. But what we'll be using ChatGPT's voice feature in order to practice real-time mock interviews and boost our confidence. Let's see it again with the help of a demo. So what I'll be doing, I'll be simply again going to this particular custom GPT that we have for you guys. Okay, you can simply go over here, or you can open a new ChatGPT window as well, whatever the case is for you. Now, once I go over here, what I'll be doing, I'll be activating the voice mode feature of ChatGPT. Okay, let me go ahead and do that. Once I activate this, let's see what happens. Hey, can you hear me?
Absolutely. I'm here and ready to help.
Okay,
You know what
so
you need and we'll tackle it together.
okay, so what I want you to do is act as an interviewer and actually help me prepare for this particular job description which I have which I have uploaded above. So I want you to ask me very difficult questions and help me actually prepare for this job interview. I really want to crack this job and ensure that I am practiced to the fullest so that I can crack this job interview.
Absolutely. Let's get you fully prepared. I'll put on my interviewer hat and ask you some challenging questions tailored to that prompt engineer role. Let's start with something on the technical side. Question 1. Can you walk me through how you would design a prompt to minimize hallucinations in a language model output, especially if the model is working with incomplete or ambiguous data? Feel free to answer as if we're in a mock interview and I'll give you feedback or follow-ups.
I don't know the answer to this question. Can you help me with the answer as well?
Of course, that's exactly what we're here for. So if you get a question like that in the interview, the main idea is to show that you understand or few.
Guys, how many of you are mind blown right now? How many of you are like feeling like this is some sort of magic show which is happening, and what is it that I'm seeing over here? Okay, where was all of this when I was actually practicing for my job interviews? So how many of you are absolutely mind blown? Drop in AMB in the chat box if you're absolutely mind blown right now. Number of AMB in the chat box if you're absolutely mind blown right now. AMB. Okay, and guys, that is not it. Let me go ahead and ask you this particular question as well. Okay, how many of you find it very difficult to find high paying jobs also where you can apply for? Ki Aditya, interviews done, resume you have helped us, but where to find these high paying jobs? Like Monday to Friday I'm busy in my job, Saturday Sunday I'm doing my house chores, I'm busy with my family, I'm busy with my friends, etc. How to find these high paying jobs where I can apply for? How many of you face this real problem? Me. Face this problem? Yes, me. Okay, that is perfect. Kajave, would you like to cover something like that?
Absolutely, folks. So you don't have to apply for jobs manually as well, right? Use AI for that. AI is your intern, AI is your coworker, AI can be your manager as well. You just have to guide it, you just have to monitor it, right? That's what exactly we are going to do right now. So would you like to automate your job hunting as well? Like applying your resume on different job portals, on LinkedIn, on everywhere without you lifting a finger. Do you think that is possible? So once you open Comet, so here what I'm going to do, I'm going to just speak out my prompt, right? Just speak out my prompt. Hey, so I want to apply for 40 LPA to 80 LPA data scientist roles based out of Bangalore, Mumbai, and Delhi. So take my resume and apply it on LinkedIn. Okay, folks, simply what did I do? I just spoke it. I just spoke the command, right? It typed everything, and now what I'm going to do? I'm just going to hit enter. Okay, and my hands right up in the air. My hands right up in the air, right? So, folks, the browser is working on my behalf, right? I can simply chill, have some coffee, sleep, or do anything I want, right? And meanwhile, my browser is doing everything for me, right? Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Drop in AMB in the chat box. So it is going to find the jobs. It is going to shortlist according to the how much they are paying. It is going to shortlist according to the locations, and it is going to apply, right? And meanwhile, I can have coffee, right? I can have coffee or samosa or idli, anything I want, right? Who is absolutely mind blown? Drop in AMB in the chat box. Folks, so it is searching the jobs. You can see right over here, and it is going to apply on it as well, right? You just have right? Not only this, folks, you can also ask it to like go on different company job portals, and you can like ask it to apply on that as well. So it will create a strategy, this browser, and it is going to apply on every job portal which you desire, the hidden jobs as well. Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Drop in AMB in the chat box. AMB, 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 right? By the way, folks, how much time of your day do you spend on typing? How much time of your day do you spend on typing? 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours? Like typing things out, writing documents, writing emails, 3 hours, right? Can I give you a tool? Can I give you an AI tool by which you don't have to type a single letter going forward? You just have to speak it. Like I spoke to Comet, you just have to speak it, and it will do everything. It will type everything. It will understand the Indian accent, right? It will understand the South Indian and North Indian, both the accents, right? So that's how crazy this tool is. That's how crazy this tool is. Would you like that? So let me just demonstrate. So I'll just open a doc, okay? And I'll just demonstrate how good this tool is and how good of formatting it does, right? So here are some notes for my upcoming workshop, and here are a few points I want. So number one, I want to emphasize on what is happening in the world of AI right now. Number two, I want to emphasize on how AI is impacting all the white collar jobs. Number three, I want to touch upon robotics as well. Number four, I want to help out working professionals with whatever doubts they might be having, right? So folks, simply I just, and right now we can see. So right now, let me just open it. So the tool which I'm going to use for this is called as WhisperFlow. Right? The best part about WhisperFlow is it can get your Indian accent, right? It can understand and it can work in Indian accent really, really well, right? So you can see right over here, you just have to go to whisperflow.ai. It's absolutely free, up to 2000 words, and most of the like most of us don't type more than 2000 words, right? So it will save you lots and lots of time. And if you are using it heavily, you can buy it as well. It's up to you. But in free tier as well, you can use maximum of it, right? You just have to create a hotkey, and on that hotkey, like when you press it, it will open up, right? I'll just show you this WhisperFlow, right? So folks, whatever I spoke, you can see right over here, right? You can see right over here. Here are some notes for my upcoming workshop. Here are a few points I want to cover. I want to emphasize on what is happening in the world of AI right now. I want to emphasize on how AI is impacting white collar jobs. I want to touch upon how upon robotics as well. Who is absolutely mind blown? So by the way, folks, like, why didn't it show up in docs? Because my chat was like, my cursor was selected at chats with you guys. So that's why it didn't show up on doc. But you get the idea, right? You get the idea. Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown right now? Folks, who is absolutely mind blown? Right? Absolutely, right? So that's how you save upwards of 90-95% time by using these small tools, right? One tool is not going to save you that much, but you need entire workflows, right? You need entire workflows. And that's what is happening with AI-powered working professionals. Folks, now do you understand why AI-powered working professionals are taking over the world and why they are getting 40, 50, 60, even 80% salary hikes right now in such a bad job market, right? And by the way, folks, would you like to have access to the browser which I have shown, right? The Go version, the premium version of ChatGPT and premium version of Gemini for absolutely free of cost? Would you like to have access to all of these tools for absolutely free of cost? All of you guys? Yes, of course. So towards the end, just remind me, I'm going to share with you how you can have access to everything for absolutely free of cost. Okay, folks. So now we have seen like how much impact, how much productivity and we are getting out of AI, right? How much quality of work we are increasing because of AI, right? Exact same thing happens with my students when they implement AI. My student like Ishitapan got 38% salary hike, right? My student like Anil Maharana got 123% salary hike, right? So folks, now do you understand true potential of AI for your day-to-day task? Now do you understand how AI can easily take over most of your work and how you can be soon out of job if you do not master it? Now, do you see why prompt engineers who have skill of talking to AI are getting paid upward of 39.3 LP in India? Now, do you realize why and how it is important for you to master the most in-demand technologies, not just in order to survive, but grow exponentially your career and get that salary increment that you always wanted? If your answer to all of this question is yes, drop in biggest yes in the chat box. Folks, now do you truly realize why it is absolutely important for us to master master these AI tools? Because if we don't, we fall like tip of the iceberg, right? We just fall like tip of the iceberg, and you're already able to like automate like maybe 30, 40, 50% of your work, right? The future of work is going to be completely different. That's why people are getting laid off. That's why people are getting aggressive salary hikes who have skill of AI, right? So that is what is happening right around us, right? That's not me saying it, folks. That's said by all the top industry leaders. Mark Zuckerberg, founder of Instagram, Facebook, Meta, right? He says that he's not going to hire any mid-level engineer, right? And he's saying that AI is doing the work of mid-level engineers, right? After that, we have founder of Salesforce, no company for coders. He's not going to hire anyone. Mark Benioff, one of the biggest companies, Salesforce, he's also claiming that he's not going to hire anyone. Imad Mustaq, founder of Stability AI, he's saying that AI is smarter than any outsourced Indian programmer. So just imagine what is going to happen to IT industry, right? JP Morgan, McKinsey, Goldman Sachs, all of these companies posted and published a report where they are claiming Indian IT industry is going to lose 60, 70, 80% jobs, right? Because of rise of AI. That is what is happening right around us. And if you see AI is laying off, right? For your layoffs, disagreements for some pay bumps for others, what's in store for 2026, right? All this big outlets, they are just publishing this report. These many people getting laid off, that many percent of people getting laid off, right? 3 in 10 companies to replace their with AI in 2026. Just imagine, it's right. If you don't know how to use AI, if you don't know how to work with AI, so not only this, even if you see San Francisco, right, there are these kind of ads popping up. There's a company called as RTC, right? They are marketing their product in such a way that stop hiring humans, right, and hire AI employees. AI is going to take 4 out of 5 jobs, right? People are hiring AI because AI right now is able to do all the work which human can do. Then why someone is going to pay human? As simple as that, right? ByteDance is laying off, Dell is laying off, right? If we see Salesforce is saying they are not, Microsoft is laying off, AMD is laying off, right? Just see anywhere, all the major companies, doesn't matter how big they are, what kind of field they are laying off their employees left, right, and center. May it be startup, may it be established company, may it be anything, right? They are laying off their employees and they are citing the AI skill gap, right? Why this is happening? Because AI was like a cool party trick, right? When it was launched in 2020, it's like just a cool party trick. But right now, it is as good as or better than 90% of the humans at coding, at data analysis, at machine learning, all of these things, right? MIT, one of the biggest university, top ranked university, right? The first ranked university. Their study found that AI can already replace 11.7% of US workforce. Just imagine. MIT study found that AI can already replace 11.7% of US workforce. Just imagine how powerful AI has become, right? If you feel that, Aditya, I'm not working in tech, my job is safe. No, my dear friend. If your job involves a computer, your job it has risk, right? Finance professionals, marketers, legal, doctors, anyone. If your job involves computer, your job is at risk because AI is automating each and every single thing, right? And if you think like, Aditya, I'm just a entry-level job employee. Aditya, I'm a director of company. My job is safe. I know too much about company. My dear friend, you need to wake up right now because a major Chinese gaming company, right? A major Chinese gaming company, which is named NetDragon Websort, right? You can search about it. They replaced the CEO with AI. And it is working out great for them. Their stock has risen and they have increased their profits. Just imagine if CEO can be replaced with AI, just imagine what is going to happen to your and my job, right? It can be easily replaced. So never think that AI won't be able to do what I do, right? It is already doing it. So basically what is happening, we are an entire generation of people who are working in jobs which are not going to exist without AI in next 12 to 15 months. And I won't even say next 12 to 15 months. I'll say right now itself, right? Right now also, whatever job that you are working on, it is not going to exist without AI. You need to use AI agents. You need to use AI tools. You need to know what correct AI tools for your particular use case in order to grow in the job market, in order to live out of this AI anxiety, right? I know a lot of you must be having this AI anxiety, like AI might eat my job, and that's true. That's like correct fear. But if you master all of this thing, you don't have to live in fear, right, folks? So if you compete with AI, you are going to lose. If you try to compete with AI, you are going to lose. Why? Because AI is smarter, faster, and cheaper than you. Because AI is smarter, faster, and cheaper than you. But you don't have to compete with AI. You don't have to compete with AI. If you work with AI, you are going to win. And that's the future. Because AI won't replace you directly. A person using AI will. So you have to be that person who is using AI, who is going to be the boss of the future, who is going to get all the salary hikes, who is going to get all the promotions, who is going to be the leader of upcoming industry. And that's how you are going to build your career in 2026. And folks, this is not only me saying it. You can see like lots and lots of report, like a report from Niti Aayog, right? Niti Aayog, one of the biggest research government agency of India. They said that AI is going to add $2 trillion to Indian economy. Just imagine, it is going to add nearly half in our economy. Again, just imagine how much wealth is going to be created, and who is going to get all of this wealth? People who can use it properly, right? Not only that, future of jobs report from World Economic Forum, they predict that 78 million new jobs are going to be added. And there are hundreds and hundreds of such reports which are claiming if you know AI and if you can use AI properly, at that time you are going to have lots and lots of opportunities. And these are not like reports. If you see, go on, and if you see openings of the companies as well, they are shifting towards that only. Right now itself, it's not even of future. And just see like when TCS laid off, just see their CEO's post, right? What their CEO cited? Their CEO cited AI skill gap, right? So what is that? Basically, the employees whom he fired, they were not skilled in AI, right? That's what is happening right around us. So what the future is going to look like for software developer? Old software developers was someone who used to write codes manually, debug extensively, and spend time setting up environments and everything. New AI-powered software developer, they have automated their coding. They use AI agents to like help them out in debugging. They use AI browsers and AI tools for automating their work. And right now they are able to work as much as 5 software developers, right? Same for data analyst. AI-powered data analyst is able to work as much as 5 old data analysts. The AI-powered data analyst is able to clean data with AI. AI-powered data analyst is able to create data pipelines and is able to create all the necessary things. He's automating that with AI agents and AI tools that he has at his disposal, right? So that's what is difference between old and new AI-powered data analyst, right? So we have finance professional. Old finance professional used they used to do everything manually, right? They used to like manually prepare report, track expenses, analyze spreadsheet. And new AI-powered finance professional, they are able to automate their tracking. They are able to get detailed financial report in just Jiffy by using AI tools, and they are able to create analytical reports as well in just matter of Jiffy by using the relevant AI tools. And as a result, one new AI-powered finance professional is able to work as much as 5 old finance professionals, right? The same transition is happening across all the white collar jobs. If you are a DevOps, MLOps, cloud engineer, then the same thing is happening. One person who knows AI is able to work as much as 5 people, right? If you are a product or project manager, same thing is happening. One person is able to work as much as 5 people, right? Supply chain and business operations, digital marketing, engineering and manufacturing, teaching and education, right? Graphic designing, product designing and UI UX, HR and recruitment, healthcare professionals, content creation and social media, legal and compliance, sales and business development. If you are working in any of this thing, right now the tools are so competent. They are able to, they will be at least giving you 5x productivity growth, right? You will be able to at least work as much as five people in your same domain. So that's what is happening right around us. Since you are in the workshop, I want you to think on how you can be the one person who has job and get exponential salary hikes, and not the rest 4 who will lose their job, right? So I want you to have that exponential salary. I want you to be that one person who is going to get all the benefits. I want you to be the one person who is going to stay relevant in 2026, right? Not live in that AI anxiety, not be the part of the crowd who is not learning AI, right? And folks, is it me just saying it in thin air? No, it's not, right? AWS research found out workers with AI skill may witness up to 54% salary growth, right? You can check out this report. 2 in 5 employees received pay hike because of AI. A survey finds, right? Google report is saying the same, right? After that, countless number of reports they have studied, and they have found that on an average, a AI employee is getting 50 to 60% salary hike, right? That is happening right around us. The gold rush is happening right around us. So we just have to we just have to keep our eyes open and take action, right? So folks, now do you understand why you should learn to use AI for any work you do on your computer, irrespective of your profession, age, or industry? Now do you understand, folks? Now do you understand why you should learn to use AI for any work that you do on your computer, irrespective of your profession, age, or industry? Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes. Absolutely love this energy. So folks, who would like to learn all of this directly from us, right? Whatever I just mentioned, in order to become an AI powered working professional, become an AI powered working professional, and ultimately grow exponentially in your career. Would you like to become an AI powered working professional? Would you like to grow exponentially in your career? Do you want to just say no to that AI anxiety, and do you want to say like, yes, I want to take things in my hand, I want to master all these things, and I want to be master of my future? Drop in biggest yes in the chat box. Yes, 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 yes. Love this energy, folks. Absolutely love this energy. So folks, presenting to you one of our one of our best kept secret, our AI Career Accelerator Inner Circle program. This program comes with 100% guarantee. So what is this program? Folks, this program, you're going to master all the necessary AI tools, AI automations, and AI agents, and you are going to get certified officially by us and by Microsoft as well. And while mastering the most in-demand skills of the present and for the AI-driven future, right? And no prior knowledge required. So you do not require any kind of prior knowledge in order to master all of these things. After that, you're going to build your portfolio so good that recruiters are going to chase you just like an IVM. Projects, so good projects, so best, like best of the best automations from top companies, right? When you post them on your LinkedIn, when you attach them on your resume, when you attach them like in your proof of work, right? The recruiters are going to chase you. You don't have to like, right? That's how good your portfolio is going to look like, right? After that, as a part of this program, you're going to get a salary hike minimum of 40%, just like 3,231 of my students achieved within 6 months of joining the Inner Circle program. And finally, if you want a new job, you're going to get a high paying job. What do we call a high paying job? A job which pays more than 18 LPA without 100% guaranteed in-house job assistance provided via our tie-up companies, right? So we teach, we like enable everyone with AI, right? So right now there is so huge demand, but there are not enough skilled professionals who can fulfill this demand of AI powered working professionals, right? So all these top HR VPs, HR AVPs, like they approach us, they say like, do you have new batch coming up? Do you have like some new students, right? So that's how much demand we have, and all of these companies we give you these calls where like we have all of these tie-ups, right? And folks, by mastering skills out of this program, my students are right now working in top companies like Amazon, Google, Accenture, Meta, Capgemini, Goldman Sachs, Microsoft, KPMG. You name the company, 99% probability that my students are working there at high paying jobs. What do I call a high paying job? A job which pays more than 18 LPA, right? And you can see like my students get 50% salary, like 175% salary, like 50 lakh, 9 lakh, right? Someone rebuild their career after 3 years of career gap. My student got 3 offer letters. Like these are just like few of the success stories. If I show you all the success stories, it will take like 10 hours to just like go through each and every success story. That's how crazy good this program is, right? So when you learn and implement from the Inner Circle program, you are going to get one of these two outcomes. What are these two outcomes? Either you are going to get minimum of 40% salary appraisal in your job with a designation. Your company can't just give you like a 40% salary appraisal and say that you are just going to stay a manager or you are just senior manager. You have to increase your designation as well, right? If you're a manager, you are going to become a senior manager. If you're a director, you are going to become a senior director, right? Within 6 months, or you are going to get a higher salary package in your current like to get a job with higher salary package than your current job in next 6 months, right? If your company is not giving you that appraisal, we help you find that better salary package than in upcoming. Or if you don't get one of these two outcomes, I do not want your money at all, right? I'm not just going to refund you. We are going to give you double the refund. You're going to get 200% money back. We are so confident on this program that this program, when you learn and implement like learnings from the program, you're going to get one of these two outcomes, or I do not want your money at all. That's how confident we are on this program, right? So this inner circle program has 4 key components. What are these 4 key components, folks? Number one, to have live coaching on weekend, just like today's workshop, right? Today's workshop was full of energy, like full of energy and full of knowledge as well, right? So similarly, we are going to have live coachings on weekend, just like today's workshop. I know, right? So in any case, if you miss any of the class, you're going to get recordings of all the live classes available to you 24/7 on your dashboard, so that you can learn at your own pace as well in case if you miss your class. And not only that, folks, you are also going to get incredible bonuses, tools and softwares, right? So you can learn and you can apply, and you don't have to pay for the softwares as well. We are going to give multiple softwares and multiple tools and multiple bonuses along with this program as well. And also you are going to get guaranteed 100% job salary, right? And best part, folks, you do not need any kind of prior knowledge, experience or background, right? You can be from sales background, you can be from like any age, you can be from any background, right? You do not require any kind of background, any kind of technical knowledge, any kind of experience in order to like get certified and master all of this, right? So now you must be having this question: is this program for me? Who is this program for, right? So folks, if you are a working professional who is willing, who is wanting to get a minimum of 40% salary appraisal in your current company with better designation, this working who via our guaranteed in-house job assistance program, then this program is absolutely for you. If you're a freelancer or business owner who is wanting to using AI, then this program is absolutely for you. And if you are anyone who uses a computer in today's day and age, then this program is absolutely for you, because right now AI is disrupting each and every single thing, and you need to master all of these things in order to stay relevant for 2026, right? So folks, now you must be having this question: how this program became so good? What is the blueprint? Who would like to have the blueprint? Who would like to have the blueprint of the program? Me. So I would like to invite Goenka to share the exact blueprint with all of you guys.
Guys, how many of you are mind blown by all the details which Kachave has shared with you about the AI Career Accelerator program so far? It is for working professionals who want to get a minimum 40% salary appraisal, or want to get a minimum 18 LPA plus job, or for freshers who want to start off their career with a high salary, or for freelancers and business owners who want to 2x their income using AI, or for anyone who uses a computer in today's data age. And all of these people can help of this inner circle program. So you might be wondering, how this program is so good that it is being able to achieve sort of results, and you're giving such amazing sort of guarantees because of what we cover in this particular program. Let me tell you what. So guys, everything right from scratch, no prior knowledge required, nothing like that. So we one skill, which is the most important skill of this particular century. What am I talking about? I am talking about the art of prompt engineering. We learn the A to Z of prompt engineering, on how to talk to AI. Will be the highest paying job, not according to me, but according to the economic force, the highest paying AI. And you can see sort of salaries which prompt engineers are getting right now in India. The average and between crores. And this is what our students like. Our students like to prompt engineers after the first module itself. Once we do this, we go on to the second module. We'll be learning AI ecosystem. We'll be learning about MC. We'll be learning about RAGs, how to host locally about trained models, and we'll be building the mindset of an AI generalist as well. All of this in the second module. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to the third module, where we'll be learning about research work, client work, project work, all of it with the help of AI. I'm sure you would be spending a lot of night outs, a lot of weekends doing these sort of client work, research work for your company. How about we do it, all of it with the help of AI and automate it? Guys, with the help of this particular module itself, we have people like Sudeshna who were able to create unbelievable impact for themselves. Not only did I manage to do all of this in such a short time, but I also received an extra bonus for being the best new joiner in my company. While working on all of this, I also secure 2 new online clients by showcasing my AI-powered social media and creative work. This has allowed me to earn almost double my salary and 5x more than what I invested in your class, all just within 3 weeks of joining the program. So guys, this is what Sureshna was able to do just after the completion of the third module of the program itself. Once we do this, we would have completed, phase 1.1, which is the AI fundamentals and ecosystem mastery. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to phase 1.2, which is about AI product building, storytelling, and analytics. So over here, firstly, we'll be of course learning how to build AI powered apps and websites even without having any sort of coding knowledge. What am I talking about? I'm talking about vibe coding. Imagine being someone in your office who, even without having any sort of coding knowledge, you are being able to build AI powered apps and websites which everyone in your office is using. Your juniors, your seniors, your peers, everyone in your office is using those apps and websites. You will become the go-to person in your office. Everyone is reaching out to you for being, for being able to access these apps and websites and for building such new sorts of apps and websites. Okay, you will become so valuable whenever you are doing the next salary negotiation in your office. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to module number 5, which is all about workflow automations to automate day-to-day office work with the help of AI. Okay, why we'll be learning this? In order to boost our efficiency by 80% and reduce day-to-day boring mundane work by 95%. Yes guys, you can automate 95% of your day-to-day office work if you simply know how to build workflow automations. So we'll be learning all about it in this particular module. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to learning a software which is used by 1.5 billion people every single day. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Microsoft Excel, used by 1.5 billion people every single day. Okay, over here we'll be learning Excel in a normal way? Not at all. We'll be learning all about Microsoft Excel with the help of AI in order to analyze, automate, and visualize data effortlessly. Once we do this, we have people who have been able to reduce their average time spent in Excel from 27 hours per month to that of just 14 hours per month. We have people who have been able to make custom Excel reports in just 14 minutes, resulted in better salary appraisals, and AI and automation did up to 65% of the total work without any sort of manual intervention. Guys, once we do this, we'll be moving on to the next module, which is present like a pro with AI powered storytelling and decks. We need to learn this because if you're someone who wants to rise up the hierarchy, you want to become a VP in your company, a director in your company, what do you need to do? You would need to make beautiful looking presentations in order to be a part of the management of your company. Okay, if you want to rise up the hierarchy. So how to make beautiful looking PowerPoints with the help of AI, how to do storytelling with the help of AI. We'll be learning all about it in the 7th module. Once, via this, we have people who have gotten placed in Bosch Bangalore, who have gotten shortlisted in Accenture as well with the help of only this module itself. Once we do this, we'll be on to the next module where we'll be learning about data visualization using AI in Power BI right from scratch. No prior knowledge required to convert boring looking raw data into beautiful looking interactive dashboards like this. Yes guys, interactive dashboards. Like, if you click over here, everything in your dashboard gets converted to that of just California. If you click over here, everything gets converted to that of Chicago. So like this, these are interactive dashboards, and the word everyone in your office would loves to see interactive dashboards, and you will be learning all about it right from scratch, right from basics to advanced in this particular module. Once we do this, we have a lot of people via this module have been able to impress their bosses, got a job in Capgemini as an analyst, got a 23% salary appraisal, and guys, just this Power BI developer job pays you 15 to 25 LPA in a country like India. Imagine being a Power BI using AI developer. What are the sort of salaries that you can command for yourself? Guys, once we do this, we would have completed phase 1.2 and we would be entering phase 1.3, which is about AI agents and autonomous systems. Yes, we'll be learning about agentic AI and autonomous systems. So going in details of that, firstly, we'll be learning about AI agents and automations in order to be able to automate more of our work. With the help of workflow automations, we can only automate day-to-day mundane work. Via AI agents and automations, we can actually automate maximum amount of our work. We'll be learning how to build our own AI employee personal assistant. Yes, you will be building your own personal assistant. We'll be learning how to build voice agents. Just like Siri is there, just like Alexa is there, you can make your own voice agents as well. And we'll be learning all about it in this particular module. Via this module, guys, we have people like Keval R. Thakkar who got a 63% salary hike in Accenture with the help of this particular module. Once we do this, we would have completed phase 1.4 or 1.3, and we would be entering into phase 1.4, which is career readiness using AI in order to make you completely career ready. Over here, firstly, we'll be learning all about LinkedIn optimization with the help of AI and personal branding. Why is this important? Because guys, once you optimize your LinkedIn, recruiters will start reaching out to you instead of you reaching out to recruiters. That is the power of this particular module. So how do you build your personal brand? How do you do that in LinkedIn, even without showing your face on LinkedIn? How do you go about doing that? We'll be learning all about it with the help of AI. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to job hunting using AI to get a 40% salary hike. Guys, this particular module will be teaching you something which no school, no college, no job in the world would have taught you something like that. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the art of salary negotiation. Yes, guys, we'll be learning the art of salary negotiation. We'll be learning how to find those hidden job opportunities which no job in the world, which no LinkedIn, no Naukri, no job portal in the world shows to you. How do you find such hidden job opportunities and get a job for yourself with a 40% salary hike with the help of AI? Okay, guys, once we do this, we have people like Rameez Mullah who was able to crack a job in Deloitte with no coding background. Among 5,000 plus candidates, he was able to do that. Guys, among 5,000 plus candidates with no coding background, he was able to crack a job in Deloitte with the help of this particular module. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to phase 1.5, which is all about AI in branding, strategy, and leadership. Why, over here, firstly, we'll be learning about AI powered image and video creation for personal brand building. Okay, guys, I already told you the importance of personal brand. Like, once you build a personal brand for yourself, recruiters start reaching out to you instead of you reaching out to recruiters. So how do we go about doing that? How do you go about building your personal brand? Let me go ahead and show that. Okay, you can make beautiful looking images and posters just like this with the help of AI. What is that? Okay, tell me which language this reel is in.
AI agents બનાવું સિરિયસલી એટલું હાર્ડ નથી. શું થશે જો હું તમને કહું કે તમે કોમ્પ્લેક્સ કોડ વગર એક માઇન્ડ બ્લોઇંગ એજન્ટ બનાવી શકો. ચાલો સાથે મળીને
Tell me which language this particular reel was in. Absolutely correct. What about this?
सिरियसली इतकं हार्ड नाही. काय होईल सर, मी तुम्हाला सांगितलं तुम्ही बिना कॉम्प्लेक्स कोडचा वापर करून एक माइंड ब्लोइंग एजंट तयार करू शकता.
So the first one was
AI agents बनाऊ
Gujarati.
seriously इतकं
Okay,
hard
this one was
नाही.
Gujarati.
AI agent बनाऊंगा,
This is
seriously इतकं hard
Marathi.
क्या
What
होगा?
about this?
मैं आपको बताऊं कि आप बिना कॉम्प्लेक्स कोड के एक माइंड ब्लोइंग एजेंट बना सकते हैं. चलो साथ में ब्रेक.
So this is Hindi. Guys, what if I tell you that all of these three reels are completely AI generated? Okay, Kachave was not even present here when these reels were being created. Like, this is not, this entire video, this entire audio is all of it is completely AI generated. How many of you are mind blown by this? Drop in a MB in the chat box, because you will be learning how to build your own avatars and build a personal brand for yourself in any language of your choice. Okay, all of it, this entire reel is AI generated. You will be learning how you can create something like this for yourself as well. Okay, once we do this, we'll be moving on to the next module, which is business communication with the help of AI to enhance your business communication. How to communicate better with everyone in your office with the help of AI. We'll be learning all about it. Once we do this, we have people like Krishna Chaitanya Bhamidipati ji who got a 100% salary hike in Oracle with the help of this particular program. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to the next module, which is about AI ROI and strategy. If you're someone who wants to become an AI strategist, if you want to become an AI leader in your company, you need to understand how to calculate the ROI of any given AI project that you are going to be executing. Okay, if your management asks you to execute a project, how do you calculate the ROI and show it to the management? How do you build a strategy around it? All of it we'll be covering in this module. Once we do this, a senior engineer job at Nagarro. Let me in fact show it to you as well. Okay, we have people like Avinash Gupta who got a senior engineer job as Nagarro, and he has posted it on LinkedIn as well. So that is what people are being able to do with the help of this module. Once we do this, we'll be learning all about AI and leadership and team management. Drop in a me in the chat box if you're someone who manages a team of 2 people, 5 people, 10 people, 100 people, or 200 people, whatever the case is for you. Because in this particular module, you will be learning how you can become a team leader, how you can manage your team better with the help of AI, how you can become a better leader with the help of AI. So we'll be learning all about it in this particular module. Once we do this, guys, we would have completed phase 1 of our program, and we would be entering into phase 2 of our program, which is the capstone phase project. Okay, guys, in this phase, you will pick real world problem statements and build production ready AI powered solutions from concept to deployment. Guided by specialist mentors and live checkpoints, you will apply product building, automation, agents, analytics, and storytelling to create polished, showcase worthy projects for portfolios, clients, or interviews. So guys, everything that we learned in phase 1, we'll be combining all of that in order to do a capstone project in phase 2. And guys, once we do that, we'll be moving on to phase 3, which is the application phase, where everything that we learned in phase 1, phase 1 and phase 2, we'll be using all of that knowledge in order to apply AI in our own profession, in our own industry. Okay, so drop in a me in the chat box if you're someone who's a software developer, because we'll be learning how to apply AI as a software developer. Okay, keep on dropping in a me in the chat box if you feel that you would love to apply AI in your own profession, because in phase 3 we'll be learning how to apply AI as a software developer, as a DevOps, MLOps, as a cloud engineer, as a QA test engineer, as a data analyst, data scientist, data engineer, as a financial analyst, as a graphic designer, product designer, or a UI UX designer, as a digital marketer and an advertiser, as a product manager, as a project manager, as an educator, as a teacher, as a professor, as an engineer, okay, as someone who belongs from the supply chain, logistics, or operations department, as a social media manager or a content creator, as a sales and business development associate, as a customer support and success manager, as a healthcare administrator, as a HR and recruiter, or as a legal services and compliance professional. Okay, whatever your own profession is, if you're someone who does a white collar job, what is a white collar job? Basically, where you have to do a job on your computer, where you are working on your computer in order to do your job. So if you're doing a white collar job, you need to learn how to apply AI in your own profession, in your own industry, and we'll be learning all about that in phase 3 of the AI Career Accelerator program. Okay, guys, and once we do all of this, we would have completed our program, like phase 1, which is the AI generalist phase, which everyone who uses a computer in today's date and age, they should be doing all about that. Phase 2, we do the capstone project, and phase 3, we apply AI in our own profession, in our own industry. Guys, once we do this, we would have we will be getting a certificate of completion for this particular program, and this is a certificate which is ISO certified. Okay, you get a ISO certified certificate, and you get a Startup India DPIIT registered certificate as well. This is the sort of certificate that you get, and if you think you will be just getting one certificate or two certificate or 10 certificates in the program, guys, that is not the case at all. In this particular program, you will be getting a sum total of not 1, not 2, not 10, not 15, but 22 certificates in one single program itself by the end of this particular program. Imagine having 22 certificates against your name in the world of AI, which you can apply, which you can showcase in your resume, which you can showcase in your LinkedIn profile. Your resume, your LinkedIn profile will completely change. Okay, it will become a 10x version of itself once you have these 22 certificates for yourself. And that is not it. You will also be getting additional certificates as a Microsoft certified global expert. Only 1 out of 40,000 people in the entire world have this certification. Only the top 0.003%. Okay, you can get a certificate as a Microsoft Office specialist, PowerPoint associate, as a Microsoft certified Power BI data analyst, as a Microsoft Office specialist, Excel expert, as a Microsoft certified associate. The top 0.003% people have this sort of certification, and we'll be helping you get this sort of a certification for yourself and sponsoring the same for you as well. Okay, guys, this is the exact inner circle via which we have people like Vikash Mofe, who works at Elix, a UK based firm, who says that his salary jumped to 18 lakhs with the help of this particular program. And guys, I can show you, the list is very, very huge. Okay, I can show you hundreds and hundreds of such people who have been able to get amazing results from this particular program, be it a 45% salary hike, be it a 52% salary hike at the age of 56, be it a 26 LPA job as a prompt engineer, be it a 50 lakh bank deposit in 10 minutes with the help of AI, be it salary hike of 40% in the past 1 year, or salary hike of 60% at the age of 54, or getting 4 job offers after a 6-year career gap, or you can I can go for hours and hours. The number these are the people who, once they complete the program, they fill in this particular form and they give us video testimonials, and we upload these video testimonials. Guys, you can see hundreds and hundreds of these video testimonials out there. Okay, the list is so long. You can see over here hundreds and hundreds of such video testimonial, and you can see more over here, and you can see more over here as well. Okay, from 6 LPA to 13.5 LPA after pregnancy, how I got 30% salary hike in just few days with the help of this program, how I integrate AI with Python. You won't believe what happened next. Okay, how I spent hours into just 10-minute PPT, how from college intern to getting a job in the US, from quitting a high paying job to starting an AI agency. The list is so long, with so many people who have been able to get, after getting fired, they got a 20 LPA job. From 17 to 38 LPA just using this one strategy. This is the sort of jobs, these are the sort of results which people are getting in this program, and once they do this, they give us a testimonial, and we'll be expecting the same from you as well. Okay, guys, we have people like Nitesh Savadia, who got a job in Amagi as a part of this program, and this is the sort of LinkedIn post which he has written for us. Okay, then we have people like Ritika Sarpure, who got a job in Zomato, people like Aichika Shetty, who also got a job in Zomato. Then we have people like Avinash Gupta, as I showed to you, who got a job in Nagaro. Okay, so the list me tell you more about that. People like Hitesh Lora, who is an instructional designer, got a 80% salary hike with the help of this program. People like Aman Bansal got a 85% salary hike from 30 LPA to 56 LPA with the help of this program. People like Chaitra C, who landed a 9 LPA job career gap. Guys, all of these people are real people. You can go ahead and LinkedIn them and find them, and these are the people who have been able to get these sort of results. People like Tushar Gupta, who got a job as a AVP role in Citibank with the help of this particular program. People like Nishant R. Sawant, who got a general manager position at a BMW dealership with a great salary. People like Van Sharma, who say that they gave me a 50% salary hike with the help of this particular program. People like S. Karthik, who landed a 20 LPA job after a 1 year of career gap, that too in a company like Tech Mahindra. He was able to do that. So people like Manish, CA Manish Trivedi ji, who is a chartered accountant, and he says that he used AI to cut my tax litigation work from weeks to days. So these are the sort of results which people have been able to get via this program across all sorts of professions, across all sorts of domains. And guys, we bring to you this particular inner circle program to teach you all of it, the phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3, where you can apply AI in your own profession as well. Okay, to make you completely ready for this AI driven world. Guys, the future is AI, the present is AI, and you should be ready for this AI driven world. And we are making you ready for this AI driven world with the help of this AI Career Accelerator program. And guys, in this particular program, if you think that only me or Kachave are going to be your mentors in this program, that is not the case at all. Guys, you will be not learning just from me, not from Kachave, not from the best people in India, not just from the best people in the US. But what if I tell you that you will be learning in this program from the best of the best people across the entire world? What am I talking about? Guys, you will be learning from me, you will be learning from Kachave. Apart from that, you will be learning from Mr. Stephen Klein, who's a founder and CEO at Curiosity.ai, a UC Berkeley lecturer and an ex-Harvard University lecturer. Guys, if you want to get mentored by someone who belongs from Harvard University, you would need to pay $200,000, which is approximately 1.5 crores to be mentored by someone like him. He will be one of your mentors in the program. Then we have people like Prakhar Bhafna, who's an ex-hedge fund trader and ex-JP Morgan from IIT Kharagpur. He will be one of your mentors. People like Varun Dio, who's an AI generalist lead and ex-product manager from Blinkit and Tata AIG, an alumni of IIT Kharagpur. He will be one of your mentors. People like Ruben Hasid, who's a top AI voice on LinkedIn and a founder of EasyGenAI, an international keynote speaker. He will be one of your mentors. Dr. Keith Newton, who's a prompt and generative AI engineer from UK. He will be one of your mentors. People like Katie King, who's an author and keynote speaker on AI, one of your mentors. Vidhi Agarwal, who is an alumni of McKinsey, Citibank, and she has done her MBA from ISB Hyderabad. She will be one of your mentors. People like Aman Saraf will be one of your mentors. People like Ishan Tiwari, who previously used to at Meta and right now is working at Google. He will be one of your mentors. People like Bhavishya Pandit, who used to work at IBM, one of your mentors. People like Swapnil Narayan, who presently works at Microsoft. Yes, presently works at Microsoft. He will be one of your mentors. And guys, we do keep conducting celebrity sessions as well. I'm sure you would be knowing these two famous personalities. People like Ashneer Grover, who's the founder of Bharat Pay, and people like Boman Rani, who's in communication and networking, who is great in communication and networking. They will be teaching you communication and networking. So these are the sort of mentors who are going to be teaching you in the program. Basically the best of the best, not just from India, but from the entire world. And if you think that this would be just like any other recorded program, guys, that is not the case. Guys, how many of you loved the format of today's workshop? How we have been teaching you, interacting with you with the highest amount of energy, and how we have been giving you all of this information in the world of, how to integrate all of this with the help of AI. How many of you loved it? Drop in a love in the chat box if you loved the format of today's workshop. Loved it. Loved it. It was awesome. Loved it. So guys, if you loved the format of today's workshop, what if I tell you that this is the exact same format that we'll be following in the AI Career Accelerator program as well? It won't be like any other recorded program where you get a login ID, password, watch it at your own pace. Guys, you will be taught live from these best of the best mentors every single weekend. Learn live directly from for the best possible experience of your life. Guys, for the best possible experience, we are going to be teaching you live every weekend, to provide you the best possible experience. But we understand that life happens. Certain weekends you might be busy, you do not have the time, you have to go out with family, you have to go out on vacation, you might be just busy with your work. We understand that life happens. So you will be getting recordings of all live sessions made available in your dashboard so that you can watch it at your own pace with absolute convenience. Okay, recordings of all live sessions made available for absolute convenience, live sessions for best possible experience. Okay, in fact, you will be getting options to choose your live session timings as well. That is the limit that we are going to be going into in order to ensure you best possible experience. Along with that, you will be getting 5 optional live practical doubt solving sessions every single week for 52 weeks after your office hours for guidance, project solutions, and mentorship. Guys, of course, in these live sessions, you will be able to get all your questions answered. But for any reason, let's say if you need additional support, if you want additional guidance, you want additional mentorship, let's say you couldn't understand something, you want additional help. Okay. So these optional live doubt solving sessions are there for you every week. And, that too, 5 of them, completely optional. Recordings of it will also be indexed. So that is accessible to you. And guys, what if I tell you that people who joined our inner circle 2.5 years back, they are also still getting these optional doubt solving sessions. So for the sake of it, I have mentioned 52 weeks, but you will be getting much more access to that as well. Okay. And guys, do not worry if you're someone who's above the age of 30, 40, 50, whatever the case is for you. Even if these doubt solving sessions do not help you, you will be provided one-on-one mentorship as well in order to ensure that your doubts are clarified. Once we do this, we'll be, you will be getting 24/7/365 lifetime access to all lessons and live session recordings. Along with it, you'll be getting lifetime updates to all advancements happening in the world of AI via live classes relevant for your career growth. You will be getting best in class support with dedicated VIP calling number and a dedicated WhatsApp. You'll be getting professional and a Microsoft certified global expert guaranteed. You will be getting 100% job or higher salary assistance guaranteed from our side, or you will be getting a 200% money back. So guys, either you get a 40% salary appraisal or a higher paying job the next 180 days, or we pay you 200% money back. Okay, the deal is as simple as that. Either a higher paying job than your current job or a 40% salary appraisal, because our students get an average salary hike of 47%. So either you get that or you get a 200% money back. And guys, you get a chance to learn from the top 1% mentors in the world who are going to be training you live, just like today's workshop. And guys, let me go ahead and tell you something, that over and above whatever I have promised you so far, all the 3-phase learnings, the lifetime access to the recordings and etc., lifetime updates to advancements in the world of AI, what I'm going to be telling you, that above and everything what I have promised you so far, I have a special surprise. Not just one surprise, not 2 surprise, but guys, I have 6 high value premium bonuses for you all, where via which you can get a salary appraisal or a higher job package faster than everyone else in a guaranteed manner. Okay, a salary appraisal or a higher job package faster than everyone else in a guaranteed manner. That are the sort of bonuses which are there for you. And guys, because these bonuses are something which cost us real money, okay, we have to pay money in order to ensure that you get these bonuses. We cannot give it to everyone. That is why these bonuses we can only and only give it for the first 30 early bird slots only. Okay, only and only for the first 30 early bird slots we can go ahead and give these bonuses. And guys, it is my duty to tell you that the last time we opened the seats of our inner circle 2 months back, all 30 early bird slots got sold out within 9 minutes of sharing the link, and only the people who were able to get in were the fast action takers. And I can show you a screenshot for the same as well. Pranav from my team, sent me in 1:45 p.m. 9 seats were booked in a minute, and 1:54 p.m. all 30 early bird slots were gone, and only the people who were able to get in were the fast action takers. So be ready to be among the fast action takers, because I'm going to be dropping the registration link anytime soon. So be ready for it. Now you might be wondering, Arita, what is so special about these bonuses that itself? So guys, let me go ahead and tell you all about that. So as a part of the first 30 early bird seats, you will be getting early bird bonus number 1 would be, you would be getting, guys, an entire army. Okay, an entire army of AI assistants for you, which includes Arita GPT, which includes Interview GPT. Like we saw the ATS ATS friendly GPT today, right? Like how to make your ATS resume ATS friendly. Okay, like that, there are 100 plus custom tools, 100 plus N10 automations, 100 plus workflow automations, 100 plus agents that we have made for you, that we'll be giving access to you for completely free. And this is going to be completely priceless for you. Okay, guys, this cost us real money in order to provide you access to all of these AI assistants, and that is why we cannot give it to everyone. We can only and only give it to the first 30 early bird slots only. What is early bird bonus number 2? Early bird bonus number 2 is you will be getting access to 36 industrial projects. Yes guys, 36 industrial projects across all professions in phase 3, in order to ensure that you are able to solve real world AI business projects and create a portfolio that impresses recruiters to showcase your AI work to get promoted and hired faster. Guys, these industrial projects, we have to tie up with all of these companies, and we have to pay money in in order to get these projects for all of you. Okay, that is why we cannot give it to everyone. This is worth rupees 72,000 and we'll be able to give it only and only for the first 30 early bird slots. What is early bird bonus number 3? It is you get access to, guys, basics to advanced Python using AI and SQL using AI program to work smart and no prior knowledge. We'll be teaching you everything right from scratch. And Mr. Aman Saurav, who is from IIT Delhi, will be teaching you everything about Python using AI and SQL using AI right from scratch. No prior knowledge required. This is a program worth rupees 22,000 you'll be getting for absolutely free as a part of first 30 early bird bonuses. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to bonus number 4, which is basic to advanced Tableau masterclass to go to forecast and predict your company's KPIs, worth rupees 17,500 for absolutely free. Like, we have a lot of recruiters in our network who keep telling us that Python, SQL, Tableau, these are very, very hot skills in the market right now. Why don't you go ahead and add it? That is why we have added it as bonus number 3 and 4, only and only for the first 30 early bird slots. Guys, once we do this, we move on to one of our most advanced programs. And, like a lot of you might have seen ads about it as well. Guys, this particular program is AI for freelancers and business owners. We sell this particular program as rupees 20,000. Some of you might have seen ads about this particular program as well. We sell it at rupees 20,000, and like we were Kajave and I, we were discussing about it yesterday. We thought, why not? We'll give this particular program as well for completely free for this last batch of the inner circle. Okay, this is the last time we are going to be doing this. So yourself, even while staying at your job or by doing it full time, even without showing your face on camera. Guys, in this particular world of AI, it is very, very important that you have at least 2 sources of income for yourself, and you will be learning all about it in this particular module worth rupees 20,000. You get it for absolutely free as a part of first 30 early bird bonuses. Guys, via this particular module, we have people like Ashish Kumar, who is a retired IT professional. He was able to earn $116,000 in 6 months. Riddhi Gupta, who runs an offline business, earned $7,100 in 6 months. Harshit Singh, who is a student, earned 34,000 rupees in 2 months. Okay, 34,000 rupees, not a lot, but for a student it meant a lot, and that is why I wanted to showcase it. And guys, talking about me and Kajave, like just via one of our businesses, okay, last month itself, you can see last month itself we were able to collect a sum total of 2.60 crores of money in our account, like last month itself, by the age of 27 and 29. Is it to boast about ourselves? This is not to boast about ourselves. This is to tell you that there is a completely new world of freelancing with the help of AI, business ownership with the help of AI, which you are not even aware of. Okay, that is something that you can do along with your job and be able to earn achieve these sort of results for yourself, and you'll be learning all about it in this particular module. Once we do this, guys, a lot of you might would have seen articles like this where it mentions that high speed traders made $7 billion in Indian options market boom, while retail traders 90% of small traders lost money. So who are these high speed traders who are making this much amount of money in the Indian options market boom? Guys, I am talking about traders who are trading with the help of AI. Yes, guys, traders who are trading with the help of AI, investors who are investing with the help of AI. And what if I tell you that you can learn all about trading, stock market trading, stock market investing with the help of AI with zero prior financial market knowledge? And that is what we'll be teaching you in this bonus number 6, the all paid 4-day financial freedom accelerator program to help you learn stock market right from scratch and automate stock trading and investing using AI along with your job, worth rupees 20,000 for absolutely free. Guys, this is an invite only program which we sell at rupees 20,000. You get access to this particular program where a ex hedge fund trader, okay, and hedge fund trader, a triple crown in the world of finance, directly come and teach you all about it. Okay, that too, even if you have zero knowledge of stock markets, zero knowledge of trading, even if you do not have a demat account, you'll be learning all of it from scratch with the help of AI, stock market trading and investing. So these are the 6 bonuses, guys, which only and only because it costs us real money, we cannot give it to everyone, only and only for the first 30 early bird slots. Guys, this is the exact inner circle program via which we have people like Aditi Bahukhandi ji, who got a 54% hike in her salary and a better position for herself. We have people like Parul Gupta, who was able to get a 40% hike in less than 2 months with the help of this particular program. Okay, and the list goes on and on and on. And guys, let me tell you honestly over here that age is just a number. Okay, you could be in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, or you could be in your 20s as well. Age is just a number. Okay, you could be of 56 years of age, or you could be 65, or you could be 75, or you could be 25 or 35. Whatever the case is for you, you can go ahead and actually achieve results for yourself in this AI driven world, become an AI leader for yourself. And that is what so many of our students have able able to do, and we expect the same from you as well, as soon as you complete this particular program. And guys, as Kachave mentioned, when you learn and implement in this inner circle program, you will get a minimum 40% salary appraisal in your job with an upgraded designation within the next 6 months, because 47% is the average salary hike which our students get. Or you get a better job with a higher salary package than your current job within the next 6 months, or you get 200% money back guaranteed. So guys, either you get results or you get 200% money back. Guys, at this point of time, we have shared you all details of the AI Career Accelerator Inner Circle program, where you get guaranteed results or you do not pay at all. And these are everything, all the 3-phase learning you get in the program, along with your own AI assistants, 36 industrial project, Python and SQL using AI, and all of these bonuses which come out to have a sum total value of rupees 3,23,000. Yes guys, that is the normal investment for anyone outside this workshop to join this particular AI Career Accelerator program. They need to make an investment of rupees 3,23,000 to be a part of. You go ahead and compare it with Triple ITV. You can go ahead and compare. Okay, in fact, go to Google, search for data analyst upgrade. You will be able to find platforms like this. Okay, where you will be learning data analysis and data science using AI at a price point of rupees 3,15,000 rupees. No bonuses, no nothing like that. At a price point of rupees 3,15,000. If you go to Scalar and find a program like this, it will cost you 3,69,000 rupees. Okay, 3,69,000 rupees. Similarly, go to Emarticus, go to Simplilearn, go to whatever platforms you want. Data analytics and data science using AI, which is just one of the modules of phase 3 of our program. Okay, that the 3,15,000, 3,69,000 is what you are being charged to be learning all of that, which is just one of the modules of the phase 3 of the program. Imagine what sort of an AI Career Accelerator program we are bringing here for you. Okay, and guys, this is the price which students, which are students from outside India, like Ethan, Sophia, they also pay us in order to be a part of this particular program. But for people who are attending this particular workshop here live with me, okay, I'm going to be doing something absolutely 10x crazy for you all. I have a 10x, absolutely crazy offer for you all. And for being able to share that, I want the maximum amount of 10x in the chat box if you want me to do something absolutely crazy which will blow your mind. Okay, I want the maximum amount of 10x in the chat box if you want me to do something absolutely crazy. Okay, you will go bonkers once you hear that. Okay, so guys, for you, the price of the program is not gonna be rupees 3,23,000, because you are attending this particular workshop here live with me. For the first 30 early bird slots only, you will be getting all the early bird bonuses. Along with that, the price for the program for you all is not gonna be rupees 3,23,000, but only and only rupees 38,350, that too split across 13 monthly no cost installments. What does it mean? In order for you to be a part of this particular program, you need to just pay a booking fee of 2,950 rupees, and the remaining you can pay over the next 12 months without any sort of interest, nothing like that. Okay, so if you're someone who wants to be among this first 30 early bird seat, my team member has shared the link for you to register in the chat box. You can go ahead and register yourself by paying a booking fee of 2,950, and once you're done with that, drop in a done in the chat box so that I know that you're among the first 30 early bird slots. And guys, you can scan this QR code for the same as well. You can register yourself via this by scanning this QR code and paying the booking fee amount as well. Okay, I already see a couple of people who have registered. That is superb, guys. I have 3 slots already gone for people who have registered among the first 30 early bird slots. That is superb. Congratulations. And yes guys, this includes the Python and SQL using AI program, the basic to advanced Tableau masterclass, the AI for freelancing and business owners, the 4-day financial freedom accelerator program. All of this worth rupees 3,23,000. You get it for absolutely at a price point of rupees 2,950 only. Okay, I see a couple of people who have registered. That is superb. Renuka ji, Shakila ji, that is superb. Congratulations and welcome into the program. Farad ji, superb. Congratulations and welcome into the program. Karthik ji, superb. Congratulations and welcome into the program. Arjun Ayyar, congratulations, welcome into the program. Kavya Menon, congratulations. welcome into the program. Ishita Shah, congratulations, welcome into the program. Kunal Malhotra, congratulations, welcome into the program. Meera Rao, congratulations, welcome. Tanmay Das, congratulations. Guys, so far I already have 11 people who have registered. Congratulations to all of you. You are among the first 30 early bird slots. Only 19 more slots remaining for you to be a part of this particular program. What is the tenure? As I mentioned, it is a 6-month long program. Okay, by the end of 6 months, either you get results for yourself or you get a 200% money back for yourself. Okay, so and guys, if you're this is the sort of price that you are paying in this particular workshop here live with me. If you try to register outside this particular workshop, you would need to pay a fee of 2,71,000 in order to be a part of this particular program. So you can go ahead and register yourself and drop in a done in the chat box so that I know that you are done. So Mohammed Zebullah Sheikh, and I see Aditya Reddy, I see Sneha Joshi, I see so many more people. Okay guys, 17 slots gone so far. 17 slots gone so far, 13 more slots remaining for anyone who wants to register and be a part of this program. You can go ahead and scan this QR code for the same as well. Okay, you can scan this QR code and register yourself. Okay, now guys, drop in more in the chat box if you're someone who wants more bonuses above and beyond this. Drop in a more in the chat box if you want more bonuses above and beyond the 6 bonuses which I've already mentioned. More. Super. Okay, so guys, if you want more bonuses,
Aditya, before I would like to.
Yeah.
Should I take few questions? Like I'm seeing few questions, so I'll just take few questions. Aditya, I'm from testing background. Will this program be relevant for me? So, folks, doesn't matter if you have testing background, ML ops, DevOps, software developer, front end engineer, back end engineer, all the IT profiles that you have, all the tech profiles you have, this program is relevant for you, right? Not only that, folks. Get this right. We have people joining from sales background. We have people joining from non-tech background. We have people. So it's our responsibility to get you results. That's right.
okay.
Yeah. I'm joining from UAE. Will the timings work out for me? So, folks, we have folks joining all across the globe, right? And if you join our international batch, the price that you pay $1,000 is around 4.5 lakh rupees, right? This is the special price. This is the last batch we are doing at this particular price point, right? Of course, maintaining this so much value at such a low price point is very difficult. So this one will be the last batch which we are doing at this particular price point.
Okay. For people who are looking for more bonuses, let me go ahead and reveal more bonuses for all of you beyond the 6 bonuses that we have already given you. Okay. So guys, you will be getting beyond this bonus number 7. Guys, we have gone ahead and cracked the best partnerships with the most premium AI tools across the entire globe. What am I talking about? Guys, we have gone ahead and cracked partnerships where we pay money on your plan of Fireflies worth rupees 7,675 for completely free as a part of this program. Access to Chronicle HQ, access to Supergrow, access to Make.com, access to Data Squirrel, to Uncover, to Lovable. All of these tools worth rupees 60,835. You will be getting free access to all of these tools as a part of this program because we are, we have cracked these partnerships. We would be paying on your behalf. You wouldn't have to pay anything. Worth rupees 60,835 you get for absolutely free. Guys, you can scan. For people who are asking, can I still register? You can register using this QR code on the bottom right of your screen, or you can use the link which my team member has shared in the chat box. Okay, so far guys, I have 23 slots gone, 7 more slots remaining. Okay, last 7 slots remaining. Okay guys, this was bonus number 7 for you. What if there is number 8 where I'll be helping you with your complete interviews and resumes as well. Yes guys, I'll be helping you with your interview and resume cracking, the help of this interview and resume cracking masterclass to help you get your dream job with a 20 LPA plus salary in top MNCs worth rupees 27,000 for absolutely free. 20 LPA plus sort of salaries in companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Google, Intel, Adobe, Goldman Sachs, Meta, KPMG, whatever the case is for you, we'll be helping interviews and resumes. And guys, we cannot give it to everyone. We can only and only give it to the first 30 early bird bonuses because it is not possible, guys. It takes a lot of effort, right? बहुत मेहनत लगता है in order to help you with your interviews and resumes. Okay, that easily get you a 18 LPA plus job in India without even having a fancy degree, because the jobs of prompt engineer average they are getting 39.3 LPA in India. Okay, talking more about that, people with AI skills are getting up to 54% salary hike. That is what Amazon Web Research is saying. 2 in 5 employees receive pay hike due to AI. This is what surveys are saying. Employers willing to pay premium for AI skilled workers. This is what survey is finding. Learning how to use AI could boost your productivity by 25%. This is what study finds. And the same is being communicated by McKinsey, by Google. All of these top companies are saying that workers with AI skills are getting disproportionate amount of returns as compared to workers without AI skills. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and actually register into this particular program to become an AI powered version of yourself. Okay, and you can see more of that. Prompt engineers in US getting 2 crores of salaries, 20 to 25 LPA salary as a Power BI developer. Guys, one of the skills, okay, just module number 8 of phase 1 can get you 20 to 25 LPA jobs, 20 to 44 LPA salary of a SQL developer. That is just one of bonuses of bonus number 3. So these are the sort of skills which are going to be taught to you in the program, via which you can get these sort of salaries for yourself. And it is an absolute no brainer for you. Right now I have 27 slots gone. Okay, I have more people like Naresh K and more people who have joined. So I have 27 slots gone. Sorry if I'm not being able to take everyone's name. 27 slots gone, guys. Last 3 slots remaining only. Okay, please do not come to me after that ki Aditya, I was not able to register. If payment link is not working for you, you can go ahead and use an alternative payment link. Team, can you go ahead and share the alternative payment link? Go ahead, register yourself using the original payment link or the QR code or the alternative payment link, because right now I have 28 slots. One more slot gone, last 2 slots remaining only. Okay, so guys, this is the AI Career Accelerator program for you, where we have amazing sort of people. And what if I tell you, okay, guys, how many of you would love it? Okay, how many of you would absolutely love it to double your salary in the next 2.5 months itself? How many of you would love it to double your salary in the next 2.5 months itself? Guys, I have this. Okay, let me show it to you via screenshot itself. Okay, let me go ahead and show this particular screenshot to you. Okay, let me go ahead and take it. Okay, so guys, I have this particular person named Mohit Malhotra, who is attending this particular class here with me. So who says that I was a part of your July 2025 inner circle and wanted to share a quick update and a heartfelt thank you. At the time, I was working with a package of 13 LPA. Although I haven't completed the full course yet, I added prompt engineering, Power BI using AI to my existing skill set, and those alone made a huge impact. Within just 2.5 months, I received 3 job offers and landed a role with 100% salary hike, now at 26 LPA. The masterclass truly accelerated my career growth. I am now rejoining to get the Agentic AI course, which wasn't available when I first enrolled. Looking forward to continuing this amazing journey with you. Thank you once again for the incredible value that you have created. First of all, a very, very big kudos to you, Mohit. You have done phenomenal work, from going from 13 LPA to 26 LPA, that too within just 2.5 months. It is absolutely mind-blowing. Guys, let me go ahead and ask this particular question from all of you. Guys, drop in a double of your salary. Okay, go ahead and drop in a double of your salary. Tell me what would be the double of your salary in the chat box. You can go ahead and put your honest answers over here. No one else can go see your chat. You can put your honest answer. What will be the double of your salary, like of your present salary? 42 LPA, 6 LPA, 61 LPA, 600 Kuwaiti dinar, okay, 16 LPA, 18 LPA, 81 LPA, that is super, 55 LPA, 59 LPA, 19 LPA, 27 LPA, 21 LPA, 41 LPA, 44 LPA, that is superb, 36 LPA. Okay, I see so many people who are like, these are amazing sort of numbers, guys, for people, all of you who mentioned like, what will be the double of your salary. Like it is absolutely amazing, guys. Let me go ahead and ask this particular question to you. If Mohit can achieve this in 2.5 months, okay, if Mohit can achieve this in 2.5 months with the help of this particular AI Career Accelerator program, why can't you? Okay, why can't you? Imagine being able to double your salary in the next 2.5 months. All the worries that you have in your life, most of it will go away, once you are able to achieve something like that. That is the power of this particular program, and you can be a part of this particular program at just rupees 2,950 a month. That is how simple we have made it for you. All the remaining fee you can pay over the next 12 months itself. Okay, so guys, alternative link is for people.
Pramod is saying payment is getting failed. Pramod, let me just check. It might be the case like slots are over. Okay, so I can see only 2 slots are remaining, Pramod. Maybe you can try an alternative payment link. So team, can you please share alternative payment link? So folks, if you are facing any payment difficulty, you can try an alternative payment link and you can complete your payment over there.
So guys, this is something like what I mentioned to you, double of your salary. This is something what you can actually achieve with this particular program. Once you learn these best of the best career prompt engineering and how to apply it in your own job in one single program, in that too in just 6 months, with the help of this program, you will easily be able to get a 40% increase in your salary package. Yes guys, easily be able to get a 40% increase in in your salary package once you're achieve something like this. 47% is salary hike which people of our community get. Okay, so now you guys, you have two choices in front of you. You could be a bol bachan, you could be like, AI can't do anything for me, and you could be like, yes I want to do this, yes I want to do this, but you keep speaking about it, like you decide to take no action about it, let luck decide the path of your career. Or you could be someone who decides to take things in your control. You decide how you want your career growth to look like and not let luck decide the path of your career. So if you're someone who belongs among the second category, if you want to take things in your control, now is the time. Go ahead and take a decision for yourself and be a part of this particular program, guys, where I have the last one slot remaining only. Okay, last one slot remaining only. Anyone who wants to register, now is the time. Go ahead and put in a done so that I know that you are among the last lot to register for this particular program. Guys, now let me go ahead and ask this particular question. How many of you are above the age of 30? Drop in your age in the chat box if you're someone who's above the age of 30. 47. Okay, 37, 33, 54, above 30. What exactly is your age above the age of 30? 32, 31, 23, 57, 42, 46, okay, 53. Okay, I have so many people who are above the age of 30 over here. Guys, let me go ahead and ask this particular question. Be honest over here. Are you someone who is scared of learning in the program? Like you are scared of it, like I won't be able to understand, it might be too technical for me, etc, etc. How many of you, drop in a honest me in the chat box if you're someone who's scared that I might not be able to derive value because I am above the age of 30, etc, etc. Drop in a honest me in the chat box if you're someone like that. No one else can see your chat, so you can be completely honest over here. Okay, yes, me. Oh my god, my chat box is absolutely flooded. For all of you who are dropping in a me over here, who are dropping in a yes over here, guys, let me go ahead and tell you something. Guys, you are above the age of 30, right? The AI revolution is already here. It is not something of the future, it is already here. So just think of it from your employer's point of view. You are the heavyweights of your company, right? If you are in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, you are demanding heavy salary from your company. And if you're someone who does not know how to operate AI, you won't be able to manage people who are actually using AI, like people in their 20s, 30s, like people who are actually working with the help of AI. If you do not understand AI, you will not be able to manage them. And if you're not able to manage them and you are heavyweights of your company, you will not be able to get work done for your company. And once you're not done, you're not able to do that. Just think of it very logically. How will your employer retain you at the sort of salaries that you're earning right now without having AI skills? Without being an AI leader, without being an AI strategist, which is the future for every white collar job in the world. Okay, if you do not have those AI skills, why will your employer even try to retain you? Okay, so if you're someone who's above the age of 30, let me go ahead and tell it to you. It is a compulsion for you to not just to sustain in the market, not just to grow in the market, but to sustain yourself, that you should have AI skills for yourself. Okay, and if you feel that it might be too technical or too difficult for you, go ahead and make one promise to you right now itself. Guys, we will be ensuring that in the entire AI Career Accelerator program, you will be like learning everything right from scratch, everything, you will be having a lot of fun irrespective of your age. Okay, you could be in your 40s, 30s, 50s, 60s, 70s, it doesn't matter. You will be having a lot of fun in the program. You will be learning everything. If you don't learn, are not able to learn it in the live coaching sessions on weekends, you can go ahead for the optional doubt solving sessions on the weekdays, where we'll be providing you personal guidance. Even if that doesn't help you, we'll be scheduling 1:1 sessions with you in order to ensure that you take you learn from us. So that is the sort of level we are going gonna be going into, for in order to ensure that, because you're not able to sort of program, so it's an absolute no brainer for you. Either you get 200% money back, and in order to get you results, we'll be doing everything from our side. Okay, so now if you want, a couple of people asking, can I register now, etc, etc. For people who are asking if you can register now, you can go ahead and do that. I will ensure that you anyone who registers by the end of this particular workshop, they get the bonuses. You can go ahead and register yourself right now as well.
Santosh Kumar is asking, Aditya, I'm 54-year-old. Will I be getting benefited out of this program? So folks, we have people who are 72 years of age as well, joining the program, working at executive level, rating us 4.9, getting the outcomes, right? People are winning